Welcome again to Dungeon Nytes.
Stop.
The third time we're doing an intro today. Why? Because we have too much fun around here pre-show, which is totally why you should guys come check us out live at twitch.tv/nighttide on Saturday nights around 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern Time. That being said, last week, our party assembled in order to go and face the Black Spider in the Wave Echo Cave. They ventured over a hill and into cave and were met by 3 ogres guarding the main entrance, hoarding over some loot. And as our group dispatched them, they reanimated and had to fight them once again as zombie ogres. Dispatching with them somewhat swiftly, we ended the session with them noticing the body of a dwarf in the corner of the cave, looking lifeless. And that is where we pick up today. Once again, as you look around the cave and you attempt to find whatever indicators you have of where to go next in this cave, you notice a dwarf face down in the northwest side of the cave next to the hoard of treasure, aka a hoard of goods that Tharden and Nundro must have brought in with them to try and brave the cave.
Goderic, do you want to help me check this body and carry him back to the cart?
Yeah. Let's get him back on the cart.
As you two pick up the body, you do not recognize who the dwarf is, but you have an inkling that it might be one of Gundren's brothers. You carefully turn his body over, wrap him in some nearby cloaks, and carry his body out of the cave.
Oh.
So we will carry him to the cart, which is sitting next to Gundren inside the cave.
What have you got there? Is it a body?
Fortunately.
Yes, Gundren. Unfortunately, I'm gonna
Already?
need you to take a look here, and
But-
I'm gonna peel the cloak back from the face.
What do you mean? And he take a look, and he kind of hesitates. Dread comes over his face. And he turns his head to the side as he walks over, takes a deep breath. Then he opens his eyes. Then you can see tears start welling up in his eyes. Please, I can't. Sweet brother, it's starting.
I'll cover the face back up and then
It's starting.
start carefully laying him in the back of the cart.
Gundren kind of walks over to the cart as you do and kind of leans himself and braces himself on the side of the cart and just kind of turns himself away from you and starts sobbing to himself. What happened? Where did you find him?
He was in the cave. It looked like there were some ogres that attacked the camp. We should really go back and start looking for I forget his other brother's name, but
Just Gunner, just stay here with the cart, and we'll be back.
He turns to you. Be careful in there. You only found one body, right?
That is correct.
right. So there's still a chance. We're gonna go see if we can.
Keep your eye out for Nundro. He's got to be still in there. Tharden wouldn't have come out here by himself. And
Yeah.
if he's still alive, please bring him back to me.
We'll do what we can.
I'm going to stay here with me, brother.
Leif goes over to Gundren and puts his hand on his shoulder and says in Dwarvish, "We're going to do everything we can to bring your brother back."
He just nods. Thank you. In Dwarvish. Thank you. And you see Gundren kind of work his way over to the body of his brother, and he just puts a hand on his leg at the end of the cart and starts whispering a dwarven prayer.
And I will walk to rejoin the group up the tunnel.
I'm with him.
Yep.
As you
All right, guys. We need to put on the gas. Let's go see if we can find
Nundro.
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 Nundro. Nundro.
Nundro.
I'm gonna make my way up to like where that pit is.
As a group, let's just make this easier on ourselves, shall we? As you make your way up to the pit, you see a series of debris that seems to have sunken into the floor. To your right, you can see that there's a rope that has been tied to one of the stalactites and is hanging down into the crevasse that goes down a good 20 feet or so. Down at either end of the crevice, you can see kind of what looks to be tunnels that have been kind of roughly dug out by hand. Seems like something happened here that has caused this to collapse. And in order to proceed forward, they needed to mine their way through.
Leif peeks over the edge. How deep is it?
20 feet.
20 feet? Okay.
And there is a rope that is descending down to the bottom.
Leif.
Mhm.
How much force can you cause with Mage Hand?
I mean, I could carry a little bit, like, I could hold a sword or something.
Okay, can you give that rope a tug to make sure that it doesn't...
Yeah, sure. And Leif casts Mage Hand and grabs the rope, giving it only a tug of maybe like 5 or 10 pounds of force.
Give me a perception check.
5.
To you, it feels great. Super solid.
Leif looks over the party. Well, it seems fine, but also Mage Hands aren't very strong. So, Godruk, the hand pulls the rope to Godruk. Why don't you give it a tug?
I'll take a grab and give it a good yank.
You hear the rope start to strain against your pole. But it's a strong rope. It's a sturdy rope. You feel perfectly fine about descending with this rope.
All right, well, who's first?
Or it just starts going down. Doesn't even wait for him to say that.
That's what I thought.
How
Once
far is the
more
drop?
into the breach.
It's 20 feet.
20-foot drop?
I'll climb down it.
Is that steep?
Yeah, it's steep. Taking the rope is probably the easiest option. Goderic, as you get down to the bottom, go ahead and give me another perception check.
Yay. 18.
So, as you turn, as you're going down and you're kind of facing the kind of rock face, you turn to your left and you look at the nearest tunnel entrance and you perceive that you can see a way through. And as you turn to your right and look at the far kind of northern entrance, you can see that there has been a cave-in and it is blocked.
Coast is clear if y'all want to come down.
Leif goes in.
I will climb
grab.
down.
Yes.
Yes. Flip a coin.
We'll
We
roll
all
this-
climb down.
we'll all
Mhm.
climb down.
We all climb down. Narrative expedience.
Perfect.
As you all climb down, you see very much what Goderic sees, where to the southern end of this collapse, you see kind of a way through this kind of hewn entrance where toward the north, you see a lot of what looks like a cave-in.
Can I roll perception to see if I can hear anything on the other side of the cave-in?
Sure.
Got a 19.
As you walk over to the cave-in and you press your body against the rock, you can see that it feels like this is several kind of feet thick, and as you kind of lean your head against the rubble to see if you can hear anything, you hear nothing.
Looks like we should go that way. I don't hear anything on the other side of this, or anybody trying to come through or anything like that. At least nowhere close to this nowhere close to this side of it.
Can anyone here move Earth with magic? I know I can't. All right, we go north.
Cannot
Nope.
either.
Leif just
You mean south?
slowly starts going towards the other entrance.
You mean south?
I will follow life.
Knight, just so you know, sometimes when you're talking, your voice isn't coming through. For
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's happened a few times now.
Really?
Like you'll be saying a sentence, the first like 3-4 words aren't coming through.
You have an aggressive gait.
I don't have any gate at all. There you go. Oh, geez.
Ooh, loud nights.
Yeah, that was a bit louder. No,
Okay.
I don't have anything that's a noise gate, so I don't know why it's doing that for you guys.
Okay, well I'll let you know if it happens again, but it's fine now.
All right,
Unfortunately, Stone Shape is a 4th level spell.
Give me
Old
just
Earth
a
is
second.
not. Old Earth is a cantrip.
I mean, do we have a shovel? We did bring gear.
Leif, did you say
No.
you started walking through that entrance already?
I got up to the entrance to look in.
Okay.
I'm trying to be stealthy.
Trying to be stealthy.
Yeah,
Give me a perception check.
not just barging in everywhere. Like Godric. You stop making me roll perception for a bit. I rolled a 7.
So, Leif, as you kind of make your way to the entrance, you kind of peer through the other side. You don't see anything. You don't particularly hear anything either. It seems safe enough to you.
Leif just Leif just continues to kind of slowly go in.
1 second here. Okay. If as you move through the tunnel entrance, you can start to get an idea of kind of what's going on beyond. As the room opens up to you, you kind of see these higher ceilings as the room kind of opens up through this corridor. And further in, you can start to see objects kind of hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
They appear to be bat-like creatures.
Lathe can see 120 feet. So is there anything past?
That's it.
All right, cool. Leif just kind of backs up a little bit and looks at the party. We've got bat things in there.
Okay.
And you said they were hanging from the ceiling, correct?
Hanging from the ceiling. 20 feet high.
Nothing came through, but I assume you said correct.
Yep. 20
Okay.
feet high, ceiling.
They're all on the ceiling. They're kind of cute, but probably dangerous.
I'm guessing that since that's really the only way forward, we should try and not draw too much attention from them.
Yeah, we could try sneaking around them. They're probably napping.
Mm.
Or we could kill them all and not have a problem with them later.
Could we put them to sleep?
I mean, there's quite a few of them. It looks like I'm not sure I can put all of them to sleep.
Have you guys moved through yet, or are you still hanging back?
I'm still hanging at the entrance.
I'm talking to the rest of the party.
Droop, what do you think?
Haven't been in the caves.
Nothing's
but-
coming through night.
Haven't been through any caves, but not sure.
Hysteria?
I think we just need to be quiet. I don't feel like we need to kill them all and attract more noise and attention.
I mean, the spider already knows we're here, so
But its inhabitants might not.
Well, either way, we should do it quickly. If we want to save Nundro.
Nundro.
right. Let's
Nundro.
move.
I don't know
Very-
why I can't get this name right.
Very, very stealthily move.
It's Nundro, right?
Nundro,
Nundro,
yes.
Yes.
And
It's okay. Does Bimir know Dwarvish?
No.
That would be why.
You kind of make
stealth
your
it is,
way
I guess.
further in, you see a path to your north, all hewn once again out of rock. And you can clearly see now that there are 9 or 10 of these things hanging from the ceiling.
Can any of us tell what they are?
Someone could give me a nature check.
I don't know.
Nudges the druid.
Make
19.
Got a
Yeah, I
natural
was gonna
20
say.
on my nature check. That's 22.
Asteria, as you peer forward and you see these things hanging from the ceiling, you make a stop motion to the rest of the party and tell them to hold. You recognize these tiny beasts as sturges. They are basically bat-like creatures that will attach themselves to you and drain your blood. Very pesky. But also but also
So,
very weak creatures.
she'll relay that to the party. Turn around and we can either take that path or we can continue.
Well, maybe at this point it's better if we get rid of them if they're blood sucking. But
Can
We should-
agree.
either that or we just try and avoid them and see if we can get deeper into where Nundro is. I don't want Gundren to lose 2 brothers today.
I don't think any of us do.
Is there any other entrances past all of them, or is it just that? Is
Yeah.
it just that room?
Leif, you can see that there's another pathway to the far end past the Sturges. And you can see that there seems to be multiple other paths branching from the north and south off of that kind of main hub area.
Life gives a little bit of a sigh. So we have the path right next to us, but it looks like there's also a few paths in that room with the Sturges.
How close are the Sturges to each other?
Around 10 feet apart from each other, mostly.
Okay.
I say we kill him now.
If you'd have said within 5, I would have done something.
These are all 10-foot squares.
All right. Let's just go north for now, and then we can come back if we need to.
Okay.
Just be quiet so we can get moving.
Okay. Give me
So-
a group stealth check. They have not yet noticed you.
25.
18.
15.
18.
14.
All right. As a group, you have passed. You make your way. I'm going to have to group you up tighter.
It's cut out again.
Really?
Yep, can't hear you at all. I can see your mouth move. Say,
That's
really?
very weird.
Nope, still nothing.
Really, meow.
Very weird.
There it is.
There it goes.
Oh, I don't know why you guys can't hear me. There's literally nothing different from last time.
It's just like it's not picking it up or something because we can see you talking. But
I can hear me through my ears, so my mic is definitely
Mhm.
picking me up the whole time. So why
Huh.
you guys can't hear me is very weird to me. No idea. Let me double check the zoom setting one more time, and then we're just gonna have to move.
So the stream can hear you the whole time.
Yep,
Just zoom.
just zoom.
You can always mute the Zoom and use Discord audio.
Could.
Yeah, it could be Zoom.
It probably is Zoom is what it is. So I'll just mute Zoom and pop into Discord because it's all the same. Okay?
Okay.
Does this work for everybody?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
As long as everybody's good to go, I'm good to go.
Cool.
And you just want us to keep using Zoom then?
For the camera, yes.
For the audio.
Well, he can hear us just fine. It's him. It's us hearing him. That was
Yeah,
the
it
issue.
doesn't matter. However you guys
Okay.
want to work that is totally fine. Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you can hear
Might as
each
well
other
stick
and I
with what
can
we
hear you,
got.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Cool.
As long as you can hear me talking, I'm not gonna mess with my stuff.
All right. Technical issues aside, you guys move north through the cavern very stealthily, and you come to a section. To your left, you can see the path is broken. Nothing but a pile of rubble. To your right, you can see down a very long corridor. And there seems to be, again, a couple paths branching off of this. One close to you that leads north. One that seems kind of like an outcropping. And another at the far end of the hallway.
Can I move down this, like, hall?
Sure. Give me another stealth check.
Uh, 21.
Okay. As you move down the hallway, you pass by the center section and you can see a door. And seeing down further this corridor, past the Sturges, you can see it goes additionally down, and there appear to be additional rooms to the south of the Sturges.
I'm just gonna make a note of everything that I see here.
Okay.
And move down the hall a little further.
Yep. As you continue to move down the hall, you see that there is another branching pathway leading north.
With my 90 feet of dark vision, can I see anything up to 90 feet down that hall?
Yes, let me double check your dark vision. You can see there's another room that opens up that appears to be another big entrance. You can see the beginnings of some light from a brazier, and that's it.
I'm just gonna make another note of that, and like I'll pull out a piece of my parchment and scribble off like a rudimentary map of what I've seen, and then just go back to the party.
Yeah, here I'll scroll up so you can get a better idea. That's what you see.
Okay.
Leif would like to look down the hall with northern hallway closest to us as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand the map off to Bamir.
Leif, as you turn the corner and you look north, you can see once again that there's a long hallway with multiple areas leading off. One off to the right, which you assume most likely leads to a similar room that Ashin had recorded, having an entrance down the hallway in addition to another couple offshoots to your left.
Like just messages Ashin what he saw to update the map.
I handed it to Bamir.
To Bamir then.
I don't have a pen.
Leif is just kind of does this.
Ashin hands him his writing utensil.
I'll update the map a little bit and then say, let's go down this hall.
Leif whispers to everyone, by the way, I did buy all of you chalk a long time ago.
Chalk doesn't work very well on paper.
It's
Just saying.
Alright, let's go this way.
As you continue north down the path, you come to your first junction, if you will. And you can see to your right, there is most definitely a door. Down the left, multiple paths coming off of this initial path. And to the north, you can see a wall and another dead end with rubble.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to the door and listen in.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Got an 18.
As you listen in, You hear the sounds of eating, but not normal eating. Sounds like animals harvesting on flesh. And it sounds like there's multiple of them.
All right, I'll go back around the corner. Sounds like there's some animals in there eating something. Sounds like they're tearing flesh. We should go and dispose of them.
Okay. There was another door back at the other way, right?
Can I check that door to see if it's locked?
You can. Give me... Yeah, give me a perception check. That's fine.
19.
You walk up to the door and you slowly try pulling the door open, and you can see that it gives quite easily.
Okay.
All right.
Can I see through the gap in the door?
I can't.
I pulled it open.
I know
A
you
little bit.
did. Oh, you did.
I'll make a stealth check.
Give me a stealth check while we do this.
Wow.
24.
24. Alright. Give you
I should have been a rogue.
a little peeky.
You're a gloom stalker. It's like the
Basically,
about
I'm
that.
a rogue.
As you peek through the door, you see that it is indeed not animals harvesting on flesh, but it's ghouls. You can see two.
Oof.
Can we kill them?
Definitely should kill them.
And
Like-
I'm
I don't know
going
what they
to roll a stealth check, and that's a 18 to shut the door very stealthily.
And you do shut the door very stealthily. I'm just
Leif
gonna
taps
mark
Ashin on the shoulder.
2 ghouls.
Are we gonna deal with them?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the other door and we go in at the same time. I'll message you.
Sure, it's the same room.
It might not be the same room.
I think it's the same room.
Take Godoric with you.
Leif looks at Godoruk, puts
I
his
hope
thumbs
you're
up.
right. I hope there's
Gonna
not more
nod.
than 2 ghouls.
Well, Leif and would like to lead Godoruk over to the other southern door quietly.
it. Okay.
And Ashin's gonna look at Asteria. How do you feel about Murder Bear?
Your shoulder thumb up.
Okay. Can Murder Bear fit through that door?
Murder Bear can fit through that door.
All right. Let's get ready, Murder Bear.
Okay. Wild shape. Bear go.
I'll shape bear go.
I need Leif and Godoruk to give me stealth checks.
Like how you
16.
17.
took the loudest person
Sorry,
to
what was
go
that?
the stealthy route.
17 for myself, 16 for Godoruk.
Okay. You two make your way stealthily to the door and are able to open it unnoticed. Whereas the rest of you make your way to the top door. And we roll for initiative before you do anything else.
Just call out whose initiative you need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since I'm assuming you have to type them in somewhere.
I do. Bamir?
I have an 11.
Styria.
16.
Godoruk.
20.
Ashin.
19.
Leif.
17.
They're all going to be dead before it's my turn.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I know.
I might be dead before it gets to my turn.
All right, Godoruk. It's up to you. You're first.
And your door's open, so you don't have to open it.
Yay. I'm gonna. There's 3. I'm gonna rage
Okay.
and go in and attack the nearest one with the great axe.
Okay.
That will be a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Let's see. How much damage do? 19 damage.
Do you have any other attacks
Oh,
you're going
boy.
to use?
And yes, I'm gonna extra attack. I'm just gonna punch this one.
You're going to punch it.
I'm gonna punch it because I
Okay.
feel like it. Another 15 to hit and 4 damage.
You hit and you do damage. Godoruk, you open your door. Let out a big old roar and go into a rage, attracting the attention of all of those ghouls. And as you sprint into the room, wailing down with your axe on the one ghoul, you cut straight into about 3/4 of its body. And as its head turns to you and goes to bite you, you punch it in the face because your axe is still a little stuck in there at the moment. And you break its neck backwards because you hit it so hard. And its head just... And it hangs there in your axe dead.
What did I
That's
say?
that.
What did I say?
Ashin.
Okay.
Blender. I mean, Ashin.
So I'm gonna swing the door open, and I think that's an action.
It's an item interaction.
Your door's
So-
open. You're fine.
You, don't you? Yeah,
You've
you already have
opened
the
the
door
door.
open.
It's fine.
Okay.
You get a free item interaction anyway.
So I'm gonna attack that first one
Okay.
that I see.
With your special first turn bullshit.
Yeah, so I'll use my bonus action and I'll cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll to attack. And that's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 16 damage. And then
Okay.
using my Gloomstalker ability, I'm going to shoot him again. And that's 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's 10, 12, 17 damage.
Ashin, as you see Godoruk run in and attack this ghoul, you ready 2 arrows and quickly, and you see this ghoul that was mid-eating an arm and put 2 arrows straight into its side, and they sink in deep, and he slumps over dead.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack to attack the other ghoul.
Okay.
And that's a natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
And
Let's go.
that would be... hello on the max damage dice, so that's 16 plus 21 damage.
Yeah, I told you I wasn't getting a turn either.
As you ready a third arrow, pull back, take aim, and let loose. It hits it right in the shoulder. And you can see it turn and spin. And it looks in your direction. It makes like it's going to start shambling to you. Ghoulish blood streaming from that arrow's sight. Hysteria.
Ha! Hysteria does get a turn.
Okay.
Didn't
Murder bear.
You
Hysteria
don't
have
need
a
to murder
16
bear if you don't need to.
I did have a 16.
out of 17?
Oh, Leif, sorry. I thought I said,
You don't.
Oh,
I must have already hit you thinking I should
I don't know.
use
You
that.
have
Leif,
to. You might have to do more than 4 damage.
I mean, Leif might cast Eldritch Blast and just miss. So.
Leif is casting Ray of Frost. Leif walks in about 10 feet and casts Ray of Frost on the back one.
Okay.
16 hit.
Miss.
That'll hit.
All right. And 2d8s. 11 damage.
As you cast a ray of frost, you extend your hand, and this icicle shoots, kind of propelled almost like a meteor with a trail from your hand as it soars over Godoric's shoulder and hits this thing in the face, crystallizing it, and then causing it to fall over and its head shattering as it hits the ground.
Yes, and Gage, the echo's coming off of your mic. I just checked Zoom.
Weird.
And the encounter is done.
Oh, no murder bear.
Is it still happening?
We were right.
That's okay.
She can stay a bear for a while.
I'm going to try bear for 2 hours now.
You don't have to have taken
Ashin's
that
just-
action if you don't want to. I'll give you
Yeah,
that
I mean,
option.
you never went into the initiative.
Yeah,
check
yeah,
with
you
that
didn't.
action.
Right.
You never
Alright,
took
well,
the
I'll
action.
save it then.
Cataract of the.
I'll save it.
Darn. I was gonna lean on the murder bear and scruff her scruffy face.
Can I ride the murder bear
No, you're too big.
into battle?
No.
That would be very fitting considering you are bear happy.
By the way, is the echo
Ashin's
gone?
just gonna glare at Godoric.
What'd you say?
As you all wander in this room, now having kind of visibility, you see that this appears to have been an old miner's barracks, where skilled devers working in the cave probably came between shifts. Old stone bunks in orderly rows line the walls of the chamber. There's an iron brazier emitting light with coals half damp and just kind of still lightly gleaming. And there's bones of half a dozen dwarves and orcs around the floor.
I'm gonna cut the heads off the ghouls because we don't want them coming back again. Godoric's paranoid now.
Is there any?
Ashin's just gonna thumbs up on Godoric's move to.
Is there any? Are there any bodies left in here that we can identify? Like, is there?
Give me a perception check.
That would be a 15.
As you look around the room, these bodies have been here for quite some time and appear to have been picked over by these ghouls quite a bit.
So that would be a negative Ghost Rider.
That would be a negative Ghost Rider.
Is there anything else noteworthy about the room or anywhere else the room goes?
Mm-mm. There does not appear to be any additional valuables here. There were just a bunch of ghouls snacking on some old flesh.
Okay, I bet it smells lovely in here too.
The smell is that of death, yes.
All right. What's through that gap at the north end of the room?
Just a wall. It's just kind of a little bit of an outcropping
Okay.
within the room. As you look back there, you can see a bucket that was probably used as a piss pot.
Yay.
Droop, do you need to go to the bathroom?
I'm good. Thanks.
All right. Let's keep moving. I don't like the looks of this place.
Leif just exits the left door.
Yeah.
So you were going to go off to the left?
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe take the northern hallway and start kind of making our way down that hall, looking out for anything that might jump out at us.
Sorry, I have a ghoul with you now. We need to get him out of there.
Come here, ghoul.
I know. Perfect. Get out of here, ghoul. As you move back out into the hallway, you look left and right and don't see anything different from where you had came before. Some additional pathways moving in the western direction.
Okay. Let's go that way. Vimir points to the northwest.
Okay, let's go.
Leif, before they go, takes out some chalk and next to the door in that room just makes 3 quick slashes.
Okay. You make your way up a little bit further into the hallway and can see that there are multiple areas jutting off towards the north and south. As you continue a little further down the hallway, you come to another junction where you can see off to your right hand side there appear to be steps leading into another area, and you can see corpses.
I would like to stealthily make my way up those steps.
Okay.
Yeah, let's follow the trail of death. I'll stealth up with him.
Do we want to do a party stealth check, or do you guys want to
Sure.
go individually?
Leif would actually like to stealthily explore the left.
Okay.
Don't split the party. We're in a dungeon. You don't split the party.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Give me,
Let's stick
give me
together.
a stealth check.
look. Gage
got
knows that.
I got a 27.
Jeez.
Okay, well, Ashid says you're not going that way. You're coming with us.
I rolled
I
a
got a-
nat 20.
Dope.
Nice.
I got a 20 even.
I got a 5.
I got a 10.
As a group, you pass the stealth check. Just barely.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, did you decide whether you're in bear form or not?
I am not in bear form currently.
Okay.
Got them big padded feet would be. nice
Leif, are you
stealthy.
still going off on your own, or are you with the rest of the group?
Unless someone grabbed the collar of my cloak and pulled me back. No.
I literally said,
Leif, as you
as
are
Ashid, you need
wandering-
to stay with us.
down the hallway, you see additional kind of junctions
Why?
leading north and south. You can see that at the end of the hallway, there's kind of a T leading off to both the left and the right.
She's gonna notice that Leif's not there. And he's gonna say, "Stay here for a second." And he's gonna go catch up to Leif.
Oh, I'll get him.
I'm stealthier.
Not much.
I have Pass Without Trace.
You didn't cast it.
I haven't, but I can.
You didn't.
I will
I have a
stomp down
message.
there and drag him back if y'all don't hurry up.
I'm also
right.
invisible in dark places that to
Okay, I'm
people
just
that
gonna
use
go
dark.
down here and say message.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it back then. Jesus.
I message Leif. Get over here.
It just kind of blinks. And
Going,
then
going up.
just goes back to the party.
Leif, as you turn to go back to the party, you hear this weird sound. It's like a... and it just appears behind you from out behind a path. It starts moving towards you.
This is why we don't split the party.
Do I see this?
Yeah. Bamir, you can see this through with your dark vision.
Sends a message to Faith or to Ashin. It's like, too late. He already fucked it up. We gotta find him. We gotta fight.
Fuck that. I'm staying right here. I message him back.
No, it's big. It's rumbly.
Welp. I will now turn into bear.
All right, Murder Bear, let's
wait,
go.
They don't.
wait until you make sure you get a turn first.
Godorok and Asteria don't know about this yet, though.
Yeah.
We do now. I just got met. Well, okay, I'll relay the information.
Roll initiative.
Leaf.
We're going to start by rolling initiative, and then we can take turns afterwards. Bamir, you see that there is a weird gelatinous thing approaching behind
Oh,
Leif
God.
that he is not aware
Great.
of.
Oh no.
You said I could hear it, though.
You heard it.
So he's aware of it.
Yeah.
You are now, but you haven't turned around yet. Roll initiative.
One of these days, you're going to remember that every time you go off on your own, you get killed.
Yeah, Leif likes to wander.
Just remember that you control your character.
Just remember, I'm role-playing the character.
It's a character flaw. He likes to go off on his own.
One
Look
day,
at the pretty
Leif will
caves.
learn.
Bamir, give me your initiative.
I got a 15.
Styria.
What?
16.
Good work.
You gotta do better than that.
19.
Ashin.
23.
Leif.
5.
Oh,
Of
boy.
course.
Literally in his character backstory, though, Faded, it makes a lot of sense why he just kind of randomly goes off.
Oh, I'm sure. We'll
Leif
get there.
wanders, go to Rook beats doors down.
Oh,
Bamir
And
face
Asteria's a murder bear.
Bamir face palms.
Bamir, you eyes grow wide as you see this thing. And you message Leif as he hears behind him.
Fly, you fool.
This creature goes to attack you, Leif. And that's a 18 to hit.
That will hit.
And he hits you for 9 damage plus 3 acid, or 9 bludgeoning damage and 3 acid damage.
Okie dokie.
Ashin, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna move to where Premier is. And look at the thing. Whatever the thing is, whatever we're fighting. And I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna attack it. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast, or to move Hunter's Mark onto it, and then I will start shooting.
Okay.
That's a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Woo! For 13 damage.
What kind of damage?
It's piercing.
You ready your bow and you loose an arrow over Leif's shoulder, and it sinks into this jelly-like substance. It appears unaffected. It's just an appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean...
First fighting the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Cool. I mean, I'll just do it again. I have no idea what I'm fighting. I'm just shooting
to
at
hit.
it. That's a 18.
That'll hit.
That's 23 damage. And then extra attack is 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Is another 13 damage.
As you loosed the first arrow and you weren't sure whether or not it actually did anything, you said, loosed 2 more arrows. And as they sink in into this creature, you see the first one makes it recoil a bit, and it seems to be shrinking in on itself. And as the last one sinks in, it just loses its shape and sinks into cracks within the stone.
Set it on fire!
And you've cleared the encounter.
We don't need a party, we just need Ashin.
He's not the only blender dude.
Yeah, I know. You got the blades.
I'd like to have a healer. Of the cleric variety.
How much health does Leif have at this point?
10. He's been hit for probably around almost 40 plus damage. Luckily, he didn't go down because of.
Ashin's gonna get like really close to Leif and say, "Stay with the party."
Noted.
Ramir's going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on Leif. You heal 10.
Okay.
Doubled your hit points with just one move. That's Bamir.
It's the power of Bard. You all gather up again on the steps, and as you heal Leif, you look once again north into the room.
What, did anything fall out of that gelatinous crap?
Did not.
Oh,
Damn it.
I was gonna see if it was edible.
Ugh.
No.
Ashin's gonna be like, "Look,
I have a feeling there's 2 things that could be, and neither one of them are things that you want to eat.
I'm willing to try some new
It
foods.
looked like honey.
No. No.
You
Like
actually
I
didn't get to
branched
see it.
out and
No,
tried
well, yeah, I
some
didn't.
and tried some things. I don't think that that's one of the things that I'm willing to try. Like we already ate some crazy, like
Rick.
grick that actually was delicious. We took
Be
a
nice to have more
chance.
Rick.
All right,
Well,
let's be quiet again and check over these stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually
I
have
will
you
s-
guys give me another stealth check.
Oh no.
there goes my dice.
Oh no.
18.
Oh, that was my good dice. I'll be right back.
3.
Keep going.
Or rolling bad again today.
I got a 20.
22. Thank God for D&D Beyond.
We're gonna take a short break, and we'll find out what happens when we get back. The
I thought it
party
was
has
way back up, guys.
regrouped, and you have
We
made
switched modules.
a
We're
not.
in Curse of Strahd.
You have made a not so stealth check, and as you have stumbled up the stairs as a party, you have gotten the attention of a few more ghouls that are now wandering towards a noise that they heard. And we're gonna roll initiative.
This rolling's been going so great tonight. Okay.
Okay, initiative dice.
11.
11,
Yeah.
20.
20.
22.
Okay.
15.
11.
Bamir's gonna. I was gonna say Bamir's gonna say like 6.
Why are me and Pamir always tied for initiative?
And I'm always in the middle.
Why are you following me?
You weren't tied,
Why are you
You think the
following
guy with
me?
+5
This is the
initiative would be
first
doing
time.
better?
right?
As you enter into this room, it opens up into a vast area. It is a great cavern that you see must have at one point been a banquet room. There are steep escarpments that are dividing the cavern into 3 sections that you can see, because I will give you just a little bit more ups there. You are at a high end, and you can see across the main banquet area to the opposite end, where there's also another table that is set up, almost looking like an altar at the other end, where that was probably the high seat of the table. There are 2 large tables in the middle section, along with a pair, again, of old braziers that still seem to be clinging to life with light. There are skeletal remains of dozens of dwarves, gnomes, orcs, and even a few ogres. A legacy of the fierce battles that happened here long ago. You can see 7 ghouls starting to skulk your way, having lost their taste for the bones they've picked clean for who knows how long in this place. And Godoruk, you're up first.
Can I get within striking distance of all 3 of them? All the first 3?
No,
I have
you could
40.
You can hit the first one.
I can get the first one.
one.
I got 40 feet.
10, 20, 30. Yeah, you could get in the middle of 3 of them if you wanted to do that. You
Have they
absolutely
seen
can.
us yet?
Yes, they know you're here. They heard you
Okay,
coming
cool.
up the stairs.
Yeah. That tripped.
that what you want to do?
Yes. Gonna rage first, and then I'll move that way.
It's a good call. Make sure you're marking your rages on your character sheet.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that your third one?
Yes, it is.
How many do you get?
3.
Ugh.
7 ghouls.
7 ghouls.
One for every day of the week.
Yep. And I will swing at the one closest to stairs first with the great axe. That is 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And big damage. 26 damage.
As you run, you get to the staircase in front of you, and you leap through the air and bring your great axe down on the head of the first ghoul, splitting it in 2, and you stand ready looking at the other 2 ghouls.
I'm going to attack the next one since I killed that one. That is 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
$24 damage.
As you keep your momentum after that chop, you turn sideways, and with all the force you can muster, you slice cleanly through the head of the next ghoul.
And since I killed that one, I will take a swing at the last one. That is 13 to hit.
That will hit.
That will hit. Awesome. And that is 21 damage.
As you follow through with the swing that cuts off the head of the second ghoul, you continue to follow through, and you find your axe kind of slightly lowers and makes its way into the ribcage of the third ghoul, and it goes, and it
I can attack it
very
again.
hurt as it's stuck, and it grabs the hilt of your axe. And it's Oshin's turn.
I can attack it again.
Can you really?
Yes. Anytime I kill things with my great axe, I can attack without using my extra attack. So
Wow.
I will punch it.
Yeah, he can stack the kill
Yeah.
stack for more attack.
Yeah.
Wow.
Since he grabbed my hilt, I'll punch it. That'll be
Grab that, take the axe and throw him over on the side. Just go.
I will headbutt it. I want to headbutt it because I'm mad at it. That is 16 to hit and 4 damage.
And as this grabs your axe and tries to pull its way over to you, in your rage, you just blindly and give it a headbutt, cracking its skull open, exposing what rotted brains it still has, and with its hand clutched to the axe, again just hangs in midair, still attached to your axe, but it is dead. GG, dude. Let's go.
It's one way to get a handle of the situation.
It pays to read your ability
Yeah, it does.
multiple times.
Good grief. Now, Oshin, it's your team. It's your turn.
I'm
not gonna get to go.
gonna use a little bit of my movement to move up to like that ledge that looks down into that room.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the southernmost ghoul.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack it. That's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 13 damage. And then I'm going to use my Gloomstalker ability to shoot it again.
Okay.
And that's a 15, 16, 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 18 damage.
As you loose 2 arrows, one goes into its chest and the other one goes into its head, and it falls over dead.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack to fire at the one that's closest to the one I just killed.
Okay.
And that's a 23 to hit
That'll hit.
for... Okay, I'm not going to complain. $19 damage. And that's my turn.
For good measure, you loose a 3rd arrow into the next closest ghoul, hitting it right in the chest. And it grabs the arrow and lets out a growl. Leaf.
Leif would like to move up next to Ashin
Okay.
and would like to cast Eldritch Blast and would like to target the one that Ashin shot and the one to the southern table.
Okay.
Roll.
Using your, what is it, your twin spell?
No, that's just Eldritch Blast can target 2 at 5th level for a cantrip.
Oh,
It does 2 different rays.
lovely.
25 and 16.
Both will hit.
Alright, the one at the Ashin shot will take 7, and then the one to the southern table will take 9.
As you run up beside Ashin and both hands glowing with purple energy, send out these blasts. You can see the southernmost ghoul that had taken damage body illuminates with fire, and it just caves in upon itself and falls to the floor, dead. The ghoul to the north of that gets hit with your blast, and its torso lights with fire, and then it extinguishes, and you can see its skin seemingly boiling as it continues to want to get to you very badly. Is that your
Happy
turn?
yet?
Okay, Pamir.
Yep.
What? I get to fight
Yeah.
something?
Mhm.
All right. I guess Bamir is going to walk up, and I'm guessing that the ghouls aren't wielding anything. They're just kind of going at us with claws.
Mm-hmm.
So I will cast... Yeah, I'll just cast Vicious Mockery at the one Leif just shot at.
Okay.
You craven, rude, growing flirt gill. Get back to dead. Forces him to make a wisdom save.
It's a natural 20.
Most wise ghoul of them all.
Wow.
Was this ghoul a scholar in his past life? Like,
Wise the old ghoul is. So he makes the save.
Indeed he does. But that he might have saved against the attack and not taken any damage. But I've still damaged its pride.
Absolutely. Asteria.
Leif just gives Vamira a quirked eyebrow.
That short sword's really working out for you, isn't it?
Hey, if I had been able to get to him with the short sword, then I'm sure it would have.
Use his crossbow once in a while.
Asteria.
Am I a murder bear or not? I forgot.
You are not
You're not.
murder bear.
You're not yet.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna use that yet. Do they technically count as humanoids?
Yeah.
I know they're undead.
And
Yeah,
then
they're
you-
Yeah, I mean,
They're still humanoid.
they're medium undead.
They're
humanoid.
bipedal.
Yeah. We'll call them humanoid.
I-
That's fine.
Can I cast Charm Person on one and make an attack the other one?
They're probably immune.
They're probably
to
immune to being
charm,
charmed.
Yes, they're
Oh.
immune to being charmed.
But
I
Yeah.
tried.
They're immune to charmed.
They're definitely immune to charmed.
Okay.
they're like the essence of being like the way that undead are created kind of prevents it from, because it's kind of like being charmed when you make an undead. You're basically binding a thing that's no longer living to your will. So
I'm going to I'm gonna move to where I can see them first.
Okay. I mean, you can see them. You're there, but
Okay. Well, she's gonna cast Moonbeam. Second level. And put it on top of the two ghouls.
okay.
And they need a Constitution save. Of 13.
They both made it.
Bitches.
It's 16.
Is it half? I think it's half. Yes.
probably.
For 8 damage. That's all I got.
All right. As you call forth a beam of light, the cave is illuminated as this ray shines down from the ceiling and damages both ghouls. You see the moonlight causing both of their skin to just start to sizzle. And the remaining two ghouls are unhappy. They're going to make their way over to Godoruk and attempt to attack you. That is a 15 to hit.
It's
Okay. And it's a 17 hit, so I'm guessing that hits. That is going to be a total of 14 damage, and I need you to make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
is that with half because I'm raged?
No, so that would be 7. So 7 total slashing damage, but you still need to give me 2 different Constitution saves.
2 different constitution saves. First one's a 14. Second one is a 17.
You succeeded on the saves.
Does he get to make a opportunity attack because they came into his range?
No.
Only trying to get away without taking a disengage action. But that is their turn.
There is a barbarian ability that lets you do that. I don't remember what it was though. I don't think it might be higher level.
Godoruk, you're up. These things have both just scratched you, basically.
I'm not happy about that, so I'm gonna attack them. Attack the left one with my great axe. That is 13 to hit.
That'll hit. Just barely, but it hits.
25 damage.
Okay.
Next one gets hit or gets something thrown at him. That is a 17 to hit.
That'll
and 24 damage.
Godric, as these two ghouls come towards you and both slash you, you reach out with both of your hands, dropping your great axe, and slam their heads together, crushing their skulls and dropping both of them to the floor.
I like.
And you survive the encounter.
Ah,
Godric, you made a mess.
What do you mean?
You're standing in a puddle of blood.
ghoul parts.
At least it's mostly not mine.
Leif shakes his head, then looks around the room to see if there's anything important.
Ashin just wags his fingers and says, "No, it's your mess. You made it. It's yours." You don't have to clean it up, though.
I'm gonna make more of a mess. I'm just gonna start cutting heads off. Stay dead.
As you look around this cavern once again and kind of take in more of the majesty of how incredible it must have been to be here, to be dining in this hall as a great dwarf or creature from the time when the Wave Echo Cave was at its heyday. You start to become aware that there are additional sounds that you are hearing echoing in the cave that must be near. Someone give me a perception check.
21.
Leaf, you pipe up and you kind of discern that you hear noises coming from the north and from the east. Very well could be additional enemies in those directions.
Leif says very quietly. So there's some sounds. One at the north, and the far end over to that side. Yeah, there's sounds from there too. And I can't tell what sounds they are, right?
Nope, you just hear echoes within the cave.
Okay.
What do you guys want to
Leif-
do?
Leif just glances at the mirror. Mirror, do you still have that scroll of silence?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Look, I know it's not your thing, but if we do end up seeing this drow, the spider, sounds like he likes to cast spells like us. That might be useful on him.
But a good point.
Just saying, and maybe if we had a big, strong half-orc to give him a hug, so we can't get out of that, might be useful.
Okay. Are you saying you want the scroll, or I think
Oh,
I can use it?
No, yeah, I can't do anything with that. That's why you have it.
Okay.
I can't even cast fire. What do you expect me to do with that?
I don't know. It's not fire.
True. Regardless, I don't know how to do that. Anyway, do you guys want to go north or east?
I'm gonna pick up a ghoul head, toss it, roll it, and whichever way it rolls is the way we shall. Or I want to go at least. Let's say 10 plus for north,
Yeah,
minus for
give me a
north.
roll.
Percentile.
No, just a d20.
God.
Okay.
Are we really gonna rely on a goal head?
A nat 20.
No.
A nat 20,
That
so
would be
whatever
very
that means.
strong north, then apparently.
So north.
With a flog.
Head says north.
Oh.
We're
Let me-
really
Ashin-
following a
So
goal
hold on.
head.
let me-
Ashin,
let me
We
submit-
Ashin,
were having a
Hold on.
conversation, but I don't remember where we were.
Head says north. Ashin is starting to move east.
it's dead. I'm not listening to it. I'm just kidding. Let's go north. I don't care.
Oh.
I'm walking that way. Anybody want to follow can follow.
Okay.
Would anybody else like to follow the severed ghoul head? Would anybody like to not follow the severed ghoul head?
What
I
are
don't-
we following? A severed ghoul head?
Okay.
Because
So
apparently
I-
Gutteruk said that the head was going to tell us what direction we're going.
I didn't want to flip a coin,
So we tossed a ghoul head and rolled
so I
a nat
tossed
20.
the ghoul head.
Okay,
Nat 20s don't lie, right?
I guess not.
Really could have used that on an attack roll later, though.
It's okay.
I'll kick it.
Godorok, as you move up more through the hallway, I want you to give me a stealth check and a perception check.
17 for stealth. Oh, set perception, not perception. And 18 for perception.
As you continue moving north, you hear sounds growing louder. Just sounds of kind of echoing shuffles of feet. It sounds like there's a number of them, in addition to low.
So the deadhead wanted us
Gonna-
to fight more dead things?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently. I'm going to get a good grip on my great axe and look back at the party to signal that I'm about to go in, so they should catch up.
Before we run off into death, literally, is there anything useful or anything noteworthy in the room that we can immediately see?
No.
All right. Life just shrugs and jogs over to Godoruk.
Yep, Lumir's going there too.
All right, so everybody's heading north.
Mhm.
Sure.
Just to be clear, all of these,
Yes.
all the bodies that these ghouls have been eating are long dead, like
Long dead.
more than weeks.
Yes.
Okay.
These
So
ones
they're from, like,
especially, these ones especially
before.
were nothing but bones. As you approach the stairs at the end of the hallway, I'm going to want the party to once again give me a stealth check as you hear these sounds grow louder and louder.
16.
26.
21.
13.
Okay.
15.
And we are a success.
I know,
Does someone
but how do we do on the self check? Just kidding.
Does someone want to peek the corner?
I will, because I'm invisible.
That's right, you're
And-
invisible, so I'll just give you the vision.
Can Leif assist him with looking like over his shoulder?
Sure, you can look.
You're visible in dark, though. I'm not. You should stay back.
I don't think we need it.
You're
I
stealth,
don't think we
you're in
need it.
stealth right now, so I'm giving you guys some benefit of the doubt here.
You move the thing.
You're moving up. Yep.
I mean, yeah, the
I
map.
mean,
so
we
can
can't see.
I know. I'm getting there.
He's getting
Gotta
there.
move
two-
everything.
There's 2 different screens. As you look in, there's kind of a mechanism that looks like a water wheel sitting in what appears to be a channel that's fairly wide cut into the room, but you're not hearing or seeing any water. And you can see zombies.
Ooh.
It doesn't look like that's all I see.
And Ashin, you also see a floating, flaming skull
Cool.
hovering around the room. These zombies appear to be kind of like smaller zombies. They probably are reanimated fallen dwarves that have worked in the mines.
Okay.
Whew.
Leif messages Ashin. Do you think that we could remember back when we our first cave together and we took out all those goblins at once, minus the mirror? We could do that again.
Ashin, you also see on the opposite side of the river channel, or the channel where there would be a river or body of water, and the opposite side of the room that there are additional pathways that lead off.
I'm just debating. I want to.
You better finish debating before Godorix sees what's in there.
Godoric
Yeah,
is getting
I
very
would-
impatient.
I would like to just take the opportunity to make a surprise attack on that floating, flaming, scary face.
Nobody else knows about except you.
The
Yep.
skull of fire.
Sweet.
The skull of fire.
It's on fire. Okay, well, it's fine though. You can't see
Yeah,
it
you
around the
guys-
corner.
you guys
So
That's
just
fine.
you're
can't
gonna
see it
go.
yet.
You guys gonna attack?
It sounds
You wanna
like
tell us-
Ashin's gonna shoot a
Well,
flaming
you wanna-
skull with an
Let's
arrow.
roll
Yeah, she
You want
initiative.
to tell us what's up there before I start walking?
Ashin hasn't told us yet.
Exactly.
Just gonna start shooting.
Which-
Let's do a
That's how
thing.
you get Godoric to do dumb stuff.
Give me initiative. Bamir,
Okay.
15.
Styria,
13.
Godoric,
21.
Ashin.
25! Nat 20.
Nice. Leif.
17. The usual order.
The usual order.
Me and Ashin, Godoric and Ashin switch back and forth quite a bit.
Does Godric have +2 or 3 to initiative?
+2.
I have plus
You know,
5.
for someone with a +5 to initiative, I end up last or second to last way too often.
Yes,
You should
do.
probably roll real dice.
Work for
I
me.
blame the
I only have a
D&D
+2.
Beyond because it's a
Ashin.
Look,
it's a program.
I'm lazy.
roll to
okay.
hit.
This does all the adding for me.
Roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
I am working on it. I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark onto that flaming skull, and that is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. That's 18 damage on the first shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll to hit again. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 22 damage.
Okay.
And then I will use my last attack. And that is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 16 damage.
Okay. Ashin, as you eye up this flaming skull, you loose 3 arrows swiftly and silently. All 3 doom, 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 strike it and cause it to shift in the air. And it and lets out a scream. And looks at you. It's pissed.
Evil bad thing.
You think?
Evil, bad thing.
The hell was that?
As Ashin, you were the only one involved in that surprise round. We're going to go back to the top of the order. That's back to you, Ashin.
Wasn't
It's back
Leif
to me.
looking in the room though with him?
Did Ashin communicate that he was going to fire?
Nope.
That's where he never messaged me back. Good times.
Okay. Ashin, you're up again.
And that would be, I'm just gonna attack it again, and that would be 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's a 13 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my extra attack to attack it again.
Okay.
That's another 18 to hit.
That'll also hit.
Okay. That's 19 damage.
Okay. You lose 2 more arrows. Boom, boom. And they hit this creature. It lets out one more scream. You can see the flame on it grows dim, but it still floats there.
Floating flaming skull bad thing.
Go to Rook.
I'm gonna rush in to see the floating skull flaming thing that Ashin is talking about. Can I get?
You can get to the first
To
zombie.
it?
You can't get to the flame
Yes.
skull.
Can't get to the flame skull. Well, I will get to the first zombie and
Okay.
attack it with my great axe. That is a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 26 damage. I'm sorry, 24 damage. I'm not raged anymore.
24 damage.
Yeah.
As you rush in and you see this undead zombie, you make an upward slash with your great axe, basically severing this thing's rib cage and knocking its head into the air off of its spine. And it dead.
And
Go.
seeing
more-
the, I can what?
Do you have enough movement to go to
Nope,
get to it
that's
now?
his- that's
Or-
his
That was the
No?
no, that
Okay.
was my 40 feet. Seeing the floating skull thingy, can I throw a hand axe at it? 'Cause it's scary.
Yeah.
Take a hand axe to the face. That is 24 to hit
That'll hit.
and 8 damage.
Haha,
You
slashing damage.
Fling.
That is slashing damage, yes.
You fling this axe at the skull, and it ting, bounces off its head. Its flame dies down even lower, and it starts to sink in the air very slowly. And just before it reaches the ground, its eyes illuminate and burn green fire as it casts fireball at Ashin.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yay! Dexterity saving throw.
So all of us have to make that save?
that me?
Yep.
We're all within
Nope.
20 feet.
You're.
Me
it's
too?
It's a 30 foot.
Everyone within 20 feet.
Oh, it's
Oh,
20
it's
feet.
20 feet.
Okay.
Everyone within 20 feet
Yeah, everybody.
of Ashin
Which is everyone.
must make. Well, Ashin's square is 10. So the ball is centered
Oh.
on Ashin. So any square adjacent to Ashin. So Bamir right now is safe.
Just Bamir.
And Godoruk
Godoruk,
are
I'm
both
not-
safe.
And Godoruk
Godoruk's
is safe. Yay.
Welp. Here we go.
Oh.
Ashid rolls
Yeah, everybody needs to take
25.
a dexterity save.
On my dexterity save.
15?
It might be enough.
Okay.
Leaf.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh no.
I got a 12, which I'm pretty sure is not for fireball.
Oh.
Probably not if they can cast third level spells.
Nope. I know how much fireball save DC is with a scroll, so I know it's not even making that.
I'm trying to find the save
It's a
DC
DC
right now.
13.
DC
It's a
13 off of the
Yeah,
spell
it's a
scroll.
DC
Well,
13.
that's not
Oh.
true. If they cast it at third level, it's 15.
No, I'm looking at it. Its spell save is DC 13 with spell attacks.
Well, that
I'm reading its stat block right
What
now.
So he's a cheater. Dirty cheater.
it just says Dex save and
Spell save
is
DC 13.
plus 5 to hit. Yeah, so it's a spell save DC 13.
Isn't it a third level spell?
It is a third level spell. Yes.
Oh, but still okay. Still 13.
Still a DC 13.
It's only when it's 4th or above. It just increases damage.
Oh, we're talking about the skulls DC. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah,
the skull's
it
DC is
casts the
13.
spell. It's
Yeah,
not a scroll.
I was thinking the scroll. One shine.
The save DC depends on your level, I think, and
Yeah, it does. It's a stat block and the level.
your modifier.
Okay.
Mhm.
Go ahead and. Sorry, so 25. Asteria, you were a.
15.
Asteria,
Yeah.
15. Leif, you're a what?
12.
12.
Uh-huh.
Well, they
Droop got to
fail,
17.
Yeah!
so they only take half damage.
Just still a lot.
And Bamir, I think Bamir, we said Bamir and
You
Godoruk
said
are
I'm
safe.
outside.
Yep. You guys are safe. So that is 8d6. crap.
Oh.
Half of 8d6, and I have to roll that on D&D Beyond because I don't have that much dice.
You can roll them and pick them up and roll them again.
I could, but then I'd have to pick out all my d6. So I'm just going to pick a character sheet.
I'm
Better
rolling
hope that
so
Droop rolls
badly.
well for you. Come on, Droop.
It's a good thing I didn't roll.
Did it go bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been rolling really bad too.
15
No,
damage.
Is that 15 for full damage?
Nope, that's 15 for half damage.
Okay, so I take 30. Thank you.
Oh, 31.
Oh.
31 full damage. I rounded down.
Oh, so Leif is unconscious.
Life is unconscious.
What does he look? I can't see what he looks like. Dang it.
He looks crispy.
We'll get to that in a second.
Oh yeah.
Unless Knight knows what Leif looks like.
Yeah, there's just a ball of flame that engulfs the entire party right now.
Well,
That's-
did
that's
your
what we
thing
can see.
kick?
Does what kick in? Strength of the Grave? It's once per long rest, so it's already been used once.
Yeah.
Mm.
Trying to see.
Ooh.
Whose turn's next?
Hold on.
Lace one.
Things happen.
So fire. I'm just trying to make sure. Fireball is not a.
That's not a persistent effect.
It's not a persistent effect. It's just.
It goes
just
boom.
an attack. Yes.
It's
It just
just
goes
a
boom.
boom.
It goes
So
boom.
as this fireball erupts from the flame skull's mouth and heads towards you, Sheen, and erupts in this ball of fire, the flames radiate out around you, causing everyone to ignite with a mystical fire. Droop, Leif, well, Droop is badly hurt.
Ow! Ow! Hot! What the hell? Ow!
Leif, you pass out from the heat of the flames and are unconscious on the floor. And Asteria is singes on her leafy person.
That was toasty.
Would you like me to go over Lace now?
Yeah, because he got unconscious, so he
Yeah.
reverts.
So
One of
shape
these-
changer.
Should we finish combat first? Because we're not paying attention to them, really.
So, Leif, I'll leave you to describe what you look like outside
Should be
of
after
your,
combat.
your form. Yes. We'll talk
Okay.
about that after combat. We'll repeat that after combat. A zombie saunters over to you, Godoruk, and attempts to make an attack. That is a 16 to hit.
It hits.
And he is going to hit you for 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Leif
Weakling.
is unconscious. You need to give me a death save.
So I've never done a death save outside of my strength of the
So
grave. How's that work?
D20, and higher above 10 you succeed, below 10 you fail.
No modifier, right?
Yeah, no modifier.
No modifier.
11.
Okay, so that's you count that on your sheet as a successful death save.
Okay. Good. Done.
Bamir.
Bamir is going to move up next to Leif and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. Fuck. For 11 hit points.
Bamir, as you run over to Leif and you lay your hands start to glow. And as Leif is there barely breathing, you see his chest expand and his eyes open as you heal him.
You got a pretty face.
So do I go to 1 or do I go to 10 or 11?
You start from 0 and go to 11.
So 11. Okay.
You have 11 hit points.
Got it. Thank you.
There's no below 0.
Okay.
It's just unconscious and dead.
And no quips. All right, Asteria, then it's your turn.
Sorry, did you want to quit? Get
So
off
did
your
Leif.
ass, you beautiful blue man.
Oh, Jesus. Asteria's going to.
I don't know if he's blue or
cast-
not. Whatever color he is. He says that.
She's going to cast Healing Spirit at 2nd level. And do you want me to read to you what it is? what
Yeah,
it does?
please read me Healing
Okay.
Spirit. I don't think you've ever used that before.
No, it's new. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae. It'll look like a small green pixie. Until the spell ends, whenever you get it, you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time or starts to turn there. They will cause the spirit to restore 2d6 hit points to that creature, whoever's in its area. And it does that. My spellcasting modifier, it'll do that 3 times, so it lasts for 3 turns.
All right. So that means that yourself Who? Where are you? How? What's the area effect on that?
30 feet. What does it say? 5 feet.
5 feet. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's a 5-foot cube.
so Ashin, Leif, and Droop could be healed through this pixie for first round.
Huh?
Right? Isn't you said it's anybody
Yes.
that comes into the area of effect
Yeah.
gets healed for 2d6, correct?
So, yes.
Yeah, but they have to go into it, right?
yeah,
Well,
but she's,
it's wherever I place it.
Huh.
she's placing it on
So
Leif.
I'm okay. How much?
It's essentially like how Moonbeam is. I can
Right.
decide to cast it there, and it stays there until my next
So
turn, and I can move it
basically,
around.
roll 2d6 and add that to your HP.
Okay.
Asteria, as you kind of conjure, your hands start to spin in an orb fashion, and as you do, green energy starts to materialize, and these particles take on the form of a small spirit pixie. And as this pixie flies over to land on Leif's body, a glow emits around of green healing energy as the pixie giggles and slowly flaps its wings. Ashin, Leif, and Droop instantly see fire wounds start to heal themselves, and the burns are less severe or have completely dissipated.
Whoever's within 5 feet of me gets 7 points of healing.
So you get 7 points of healing too.
Yes.
So Droop gets an additional 7 points of healing because he's next to you. Bamir, if you have any damage, you get that as well.
No, I've run away from all the things that would do me damage.
So am I rolling?
That's
I'm
you.
rolling my own healing, right?
You 2d6.
No, I
2d6.
Yeah, I would say, isn't this? Didn't you say anything that goes into it has to roll 2d6 for healing, right? Or do you have to roll the 2d6?
You can cause the spirit to restore the 2d6 hit points
Okay.
to that creature.
So you have to call that. So you roll that.
And I rolled 7.
Perfect.
Sweet. That's only one less than what I rolled.
That is exactly what Droop rolled.
Okay.
I don't.
And that
yeah, I
happens
don't.
for 3 turns.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
You get them, Leif. Yes. So you got 7.
Oh,
extra.
so I also roll 2d. Okay, I was looking.
No,
No,
You
you
get the 7.
You
Yeah,
just
I
got
added-
rolling.
I added the 7. Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
So you're good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm confused because there were 2 separate healing effects.
Asteria has 7 points of healing around her person, 5 feet around her person. Leif is not
Right.
in that. Then she casts the pixie, who does 7 points of healing.
Okay.
That gets to Leif, Droop, and Ashin. Droop is the
Got
only
it.
one that gets advantage of the extra 7 HP, which he is very happy about because that pretty much tops him off. He's feeling great.
Thanks. Thanks, Asteria. I feel so much better. That fireball sucked.
Just pats Droop on the head. It's okay.
Leif glances at the pixie. Hello there.
Just giggles at you.
Can we kill the flamey scully Bernie thing now?
I would like to kill that thing. That hurt. And that's it for my turn.
It looks hurt. It looks like it hurt. Oh, move me up. Move me up next to. I should be up next to Leif.
Okay, so you're gonna move up to Leif.
I had to.
He already was because he healed him.
Oh, that's right. You are. So, yeah, you technically would have had all the healing, but you don't get healed because you
I don't
haven't
have
taken
any
damage,
hit
so you're
points.
fine. All right. Let's see. So that one zombie is still alive that attacked Godoruk the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Another zombie rolls up to try and attack you. And that is a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
And swings at you. Another zombie makes its way up towards you.
Just making this easy for my next turn.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Hits you. Yeah, now that I have Droop up, I might as well roll these. for 2 damage.
Ow.
Doesn't it have a modifier?
Nope, that's it.
Well, that's weak.
10. Another zombie seems to be moving up to you from the south. And another one. You see on the other side of this apparatus, which, Goderic, as you kind of look at it now, it kind of looks like a big forge.
Ooh.
Droop kind of cowers at the corner here, trying to peek in to see what's going on, and notices that there's a door behind you that appears to be closed.
Guys, did you see the door? There might be something behind us.
We'll take a look in a minute, Droop. We're a little busy.
And more zombies make moves. Sheen, back to you.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of zombies.
That is a lot
Kill
of
the
zombies.
furthest zombie. I can blender. Let me blender.
I'm gonna shoot at the skull.
Yeah.
That's
Finish
a 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 18 damage.
As you loose the arrow, it goes right into one of the hollow eye sockets. And you see the flames extinguish, and the skull falls to the ground. And the inertia from the arrow causes it to tumble a few times, where it lands lifeless on the ground.
Cool.
Thank God for that.
I can still use my bonus action, right?
Why not?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark to the zombie that's like to the southeast of where the skull is, dead.
This guy?
Yes.
Can I ping him? Did that ping for you?
Yeah, that guy.
You have,
Aha!
you have another attack, right?
Yeah, I'm using it right now. That was a natural 20.
Okay.
That's like 4 for you tonight.
It's my damage dice.
Good.
You thought I
God.
wasn't gonna come ready for tonight?
Good God.
So that's 6.
Don't need nat 20s to kill things.
Apparently you don't, but he does.
No, he doesn't.
Not
He
really.
doesn't. He's my blender buddy.
So that's 24 damage to that thing.
As that zombie is trying to make its way across the forge, it's stuck and it's reaching out towards you, and you arrow straight to its head, and it falls down dead.
Bye-bye.
Boy.
Hey! Go to work, Goderic.
Yes, sir.
And it's Goderic's turn, and you have 3 zombies around you.
I'm just swinging. It doesn't even matter which one. One of them's getting swung at. I'll go for the northmost one. That is 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 22 damage.
That one, as you swing across its face, you cut its face in half, and it falls to the ground.
Middle one gets swung at next. That is 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 22 damage.
That one, I'm going to say that you swing upward again with your axe, cutting straight through its body, and it falls lifeless in a pile of bones and flesh.
15 to hit from the next one. And 25 damage.
This one, you then swing, come down right again on top of its head, squishing its head into its body and dropping it lifeless on the ground.
Then I want to use my movement to get to the south zombie
Okay.
and attack it, which is 11 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay. And jeez,
Think
25
of
damage again.
zombies as paper people.
You cut this one straight into its neck, down into its torso, and it collapses and dies.
Can I see anything else?
No.
No, that is my turn.
I think it's Leif's turn. Or Ghost.
And it
believe-
is. It is Leif's turn.
Yes, it's no longer my turn.
Okay.
You
Is
set a
the-
marker.
Is there anything else?
Do
There-
I see anything else?
You are still in combat, though you do not see anything else.
Did
Asheen,
Drew say
at one
something
point-
about behind us?
Asheen, at one point you saw additional zombies on the other side of the forge.
I thought they moved up already. Okay. There's more.
All right. So Leif.
Yep.
Okay. Leif glances. Oh wait, is it on my turn or Asteria's turn? Healing.
My turn.
Okay, cool. Leif looks at Droop and gives him a little bit of a wink. He looks like his true form now, but goes over to the door to the left and uses shape water to freeze the door shut. After he opens his water skin and freezes down the door.
Cool. As the water comes out of the skin, it forms around the seals and hinges and crystallizes, and the door cannot be opened, even if it was unlocked.
And then that is all my actions. So
Bamir.
All right, where'd you see the zombies?
On the other side of the forge to the south.
Are they visible to us on the map? Because I can't see that far.
Yeah, they're not at this moment.
There they are. Okay, I probably can't see to target those though, so I'm gonna
No.
come up to the corner where all the dead zombies and Godorek are. Kind of finish climbing the stairs and come around the corner.
Leif, describe your visage, because
Well,
Droop-
now we're in combat.
phone
Droop,
combat.
we're going to take a pause for Leif to describe his visage to everyone, because
Visage.
Bamir has healed him, Asteria has seen him, Droop has seen him, Asheen's looked down and been like, okay.
So Leif generally looks like the little icon that you'll see in the D&D Beyond thing. It's generally how he looks. You can't see it, but generally has amber-colored eyes. After being fireballed into oblivion, and then coming back, his features are more slender. His skin is very pale. His eyes are completely white, and his hair is also completely white, which is very common for changelings. That's what they look like. His hair is like wavy. It's a little bit longer. Still kind of does that swept to the side thing, but straight and not wavy. And he has no facial hair.
So he's like me without a beard and skinny. Anyway, that's awesome.
I've eaten at that restaurant, Nightmare.
All right. So, Bamir, you are unable to do anything. Asteria, you're up.
She's gonna move.
I was gonna ready a vicious mockery when I could see one of them.
Fair. Noted.
Ready to action.
I'm just gonna move to the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Right there. And then I'll roll for the healing for the second round of Fey
Woo!
Spirit.
More HP.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Not that we need that much, but sure.
How much did you get?
11.
I need
Nice.
that much.
I need that much.
So, the pixie hasn't moved.
It
Correct.
moves like once when I move, my action is to take it with me,
Okay. So now
and it's a
anyone that-
concentration spell.
So now anyone that comes within 5 feet of you
Gets 11.
It now gets 11 this round.
Yes.
Droop is topped off. Let's go.
So I don't get anything
am-
then?
Not until you get into range. Not right now.
That on the stairs isn't within 5 feet.
Nope. These are 10-foot squares.
You're in front of Ashin, not behind.
Can I move between Ashin and Leif? That
Sure.
way
Or
everyone
you could just
gets
wait
it?
for Leif to walk into the circle, but yeah.
Whichever.
Yeah, but we only get the healing on her turn, so
Yeah, and that's if I
she
walk
wants to
into
give
it.
it to him.
No, the spell said that it creates a 5-foot cube of healing that anyone that enters into it gets that healing for that turn because of the pixie.
I can't see nothing to attack anyway, so that's my turn.
So
Okay.
Pixie.
am I
Pixie
healing 11 or
time.
not?
Just heal
Yes.
11. It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
It's gonna happen one way or another. You're good.
I'm at a whopping 30.
Beautiful.
That brings me to max.
I haven't taken damage.
Yes.
Lucky you.
Aren't
Such a
you
bard.
lucky, Mr. Bard, who can do everything?
So whose turn is it now?
Finally, somebody
That deal
sees me
damage?
for who I really am.
The two zombies peek around the corner of the forge.
I got some brains for you, you body boil brain flirt gill.
Been waiting a whole turn for that.
And it's got to make a saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Natural
Oh,
one.
no, it's got a -2 modifier, but it's 4. It fails.
It fails.
It is not a smart zombie. Not very
Max
wise.
damage.
All 5 damage goes straight to its head.
You see the zombie and its face and its jaw contort in this weird way where like its jaw goes one side and its eyes roll back in its head and it's like and it takes 5 damage.
There you
And
go.
Sheen, back to you.
I'm gonna do something a little ridiculous here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move 5 feet forward
Okay.
to get out of the circle, and then 5 feet back to get back into it to catch
How
my
it works.
11 HP to top off.
No.
You already got your healing
You
for
already
the
got your
turn.
healing.
Already got it.
Shucks!
On her turn.
Cheater.
Tried.
No, it's not.
You
It
tried.
still
That's-
goes for one more round, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Anyone that enters the circle, right? That's what I was
It's
thinking.
for the first time on the turn, which is already passed.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move until I can see those zombies, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark onto the one that got mocked.
poor guy that got mocked.
That's
Get
an
mocked,
18 to
nerd.
hit.
That'll
It
work.
was mocked. It was mock 5.
It's my- yes.
And that's 18 damage to the face.
As its kind of mouth was cocked to the side, it catches the arrow straight through the mouth. Falls over dead.
Tagged it.
And then I'm gonna attack the other one.
Okay.
And that's a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's a 12 damage.
You cast them. It takes one arrow.
Who's next?
Godric is next.
Um,
Right.
I'll run up to the living zombie and slash at it. That is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
And
That'll hit.
and 22 damage.
You're saying it is missed.
Is he missed?
The zombie,
Who misses him?
as you continue to go on your reign of undead murder, you bring your axe through the body midsection and sever it in two, and it slides apart from itself, dead.
If it's undead, would it be unmurdered?
It would be re-murder.
I was just gonna say, if you murder an undead, are you technically giving it life?
You're re-murdering it. And you're dead.
Get re-murdered, pled.
You have survived the encounter.
I shall taunt you a second time.
Bamir's only been able to taunt twice.
Leif's back slides down the door, and then when he reaches the floor, he uses shape change to go back to his human form.
Oh, I didn't see it. What's
The
up?
zombies hit the floor. The zombies hit the floor.
I'm going to give you a little reprieve. If you have the movement to get into range of Asteria, then you can take that third turn of healing.
Womp.
Thank you.
Okay.
What's the healing for this turn? 2.
Well, she rolls.
Am I rolling? Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Yep.
roll.
Sure.
You-
Roll
you're
roll
out
the
of-
heal.
We're out of initiative, but I'm going to give you that
Oh,
extra
okay.
heal because there was 3 turns of healing.
Two
Alright,
nat ones.
and that's a 6 more.
Yay!
Then the pixie bloop, goes away.
Ashin will
I'm gonna give you.
moonwalk.
I'm just gonna say go ahead and take it. That you guys could get there. I'm gonna be a nice DM. You can take that six damage or the 6 heal from the pixie.
She's not the
Even you-
hokey pokey healer.
Even you, Godric.
Oh yeah,
Godric can dash.
I can.
Get over here. Heal
I
up.
was more saying Godric could take his 30 feet. Asteria could
40.
always move right there, 40 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and there you go. It's fine.
Group
Everybody's
up. Group
everybody's
hug.
catching some-
Group hug. Get in that. Get
I
in
will-
that
Pixie heals.
green healing
And-
aura of a pixie, and as it giggles, and it just
While
disappears.
we're
That's a little
sitting here
creepy.
and we're all grouped up, Ashin's gonna cast rope trick.
Was the time for that?
It lasts for an
No.
hour. We're gonna take a short rest.
Okay.
Ashin, describe to me what that looks like.
Okay, so Ashin's gonna reach into his like behind his back and grab some rope, and he's gonna say some words to it and take a piece of the parchment and wrap it around the rope, and you'll see like a flash of like nature like energy, green mixtures of brown, and the rope will shoot straight up into the air, and where it stops, like a space will open, and he'll point up to it and just climb up in.
I was hoping you would put on a cowboy hat and then set up a lasso.
That would be interesting.
We literally have to climb up the rope to get in. So
Bamir will climb the rope.
Do we have to make an athletics check?
As the party
No.
ascends the rope, you kind of ascend into a kind of pocket room that has a hue around you where you can still see the space, but it's kind of blurred around you, and there's kind of an ethereal floor underneath you that is slightly blurred. It's almost like you're sitting on kind of smoked glass in this little area.
The space
inside.
between
And you
these
all can click
dungeon walls.
a short rest on your character sheets.
Wow.
So if you're going to use some hit die to recover any health,
Yes.
you need
If you do want to take hit dice, then you can also take a 1d6 extra hit points.
Correct. For every
Mine says
level.
1d8.
he's
Right.
He's-
your
he's giving
your
us-
hit
yeah.
dice are 1d8.
Oh, gotcha.
I have the Song of Rest, which I will perform so that you can all gain an extra d6 if you take a hit dice.
Sing for us, Mr. Bard.
The space between these dungeon walls will be a place of rest and refuge. The space between will heal you full.
It's beautiful.
Ashin's going to grab his
That was very
bagpipes and pull them out inside this tiny extra
Oh God, please don't.
And
Oh
go,
god.
and then put them away.
Bamir uses silence.
I was so
I was gonna pop your bagpipes.
Well, that was.
He didn't even play him. He pulled them out, acted like he was gonna, pulled a little joke, and then just put them away.
And that's space between. And now here's Wonderwall.
So while we're sitting here, Ashin pulls the rope up, and when he does, like, anything that passes underneath of us can't see us. But we can see through like a 3x5 window, like a 3 foot by 5 foot window down below us. So we can kind of scout or have a watch for this little hour. When the spell ends, we just kind of come out.
Just drop, take bludgeoning damage.
We're not that far up.
I know.
Land on someone's sword.
Whenever it's about to expire, the room starts flashing. And everybody knows to get on their feet.
3, 2.
What's up, Knight? How's it going? You okay there, buddy?
As you lower the rope and the party descends back out of this dimension. As you touch the floor, you see the skull that you had previously extinguished flame back to life and rise into the air and cry out, "Trespasser, die." And we roll for initiative again.
Oh, good.
This is a great time to mention at the door. That unfreezes after an hour. It's been an hour. So the
22.
water pools on the ground.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Alright, dice. Had enough of you.
I've only rolled 17 for initiative, I think, this entire time.
I will take my 24 and run.
Nice.
Ashin
So
is
run.
20. Sorry, Ashin 24. Bamir.
17.
Asteria.
14.
Godor.
22.
Leif.
17.
Ashin.
I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the flame skull, and I'm gonna point at it and say, "Flamey Scully, bad thing, you must die," and I'm gonna then shoot it. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 15 damage on the first arrow. That's a 20 to hit.
Okay.
That's 24 damage on the second arrow. And that's 17 on the third attack.
That'll hit. Sorry, what was that second damage?
20. I already rolled my damage dice again. 22.
Let me check the clip.
It's at 24.
It's fine. And then go.
Was it
What's the
24?
next? What's the next one?
That's 11, 16 on the third arrow.
Okay. As you fire off 3 arrows, once again chipping away at the skull, its flame starts to dwindle a little bit. Then eyes erupt with fire. And it casts a flaming spear that grows in front of its face and hurls towards the party, hitting all of you with flame. And you need to make a dexterity saving throw, everybody.
Damn, I got a 23 on initiative.
You got a 23 initiative.
19 on the
21.
save.
What do I, oh, it's
Just
a
tell me if
dexterity
you
save?
don't make a if you don't make a 13, just let me know.
I made a 13.
Hey, 19.
Yep, I made it.
Everybody make it?
Yep.
Yep.
Even Droop
18.
made it. GG's.
Yay.
All right,
So
so
I take half damage.
this is
Did you
half
cast Fireball or Flaming Sphere?
flaming sphere. So
Oh,
it's
that's different.
yes. It's flaming sphere and it is okay. So I got to roll 2d6. So you all take 4 damage. That's half of 8. That is, of course, fire damage. Okay, and then any... Yeah, if you end your turn within 5 feet of the sphere, you must make a dex save. So it's persistent. Or it's a conjuration spell, so it's not even like
Concentration.
It's in the school of conjuration, but it's a concentration spell that lasts up to a minute.
yes, okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Perfect.
So all you need to do is damage it
Yep.
a lot.
Damage
Oh.
it, and then
Goderic, get to work.
Okay.
and it is
My turn.
Godric's turn.
Use your hammer.
Definitely use the hammer.
Hammer? Oh, well, yeah, I can keep it from... That's less damage.
Not in this case.
It's resistant to piercing, but not slashing, is it?
Attack.
No.
Who knows?
Great axe, whatever.
Don't
Um,
meta and look up. Don't
I
meta and look
didn't.
up stat blocks.
I'm not Ashin. I didn't.
It's a skeleton.
Trust me, I
though.
would
It's
have
a
known that
skeleton.
it, came back at some point. 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
24 damage. And then I'm attacking it again.
With what are you attacking with?
Great axe.
Great axe. Okay.
That's what I had in hand.
As
Awesome.
As you run and charge the skull and bring your axe down on top of the skull, you bring the blade down. It catches the skull mid-air, brings it down, and smacks it on the ground, and the flames go out.
I think stay dead.
You might want to destroy
I'm gonna-
that skeleton.
I'm gonna
Head.
walk over to it and like poke it.
I will take my hammer and try to crush it.
You won't succeed.
I won't succeed. That sucks.
Are we still in combat?
No. You.
Okay.
It is down.
Is it down?
Can
for
I
good?
take a look at this thing and like see? I don't know. Can
Give
I
me
make
an
some kind of a check on it?
Give me an Arcana check.
That's only a 16.
You can sense that there is still magic resonating from the skull.
Hey, this thing's magical.
Yeah.
You
I'm gonna hold
don't
it.
say.
I'm gonna hold it in my hand. Can anybody like make it not magical?
No.
Leif goes over to the left door again and refreezes it with shape water.
Best I can do is cast Moonbeam on it. That's about it.
You can't dispel magic?
No.
What do we do with it then?
I suggest you put it down and walk away.
Leif
Thought we
also,
throw it.
Can I make an
somewhere where-
Arcana check to figure out what this is, or is it religion, or?
It's Arcana check.
I'm gonna walk over and hand the skull to Mimir. Here you go.
I got a 23 on Arcana.
You look at this and obviously recognize that it's a flame skull. And that the only way to stop this thing from rejuvenating itself every hour is to either cast Remove Curse or Dispel Magic on it. Or it
Okay.
will continue to resurrect every hour.
Does anybody know how to cast Dispel Curse, or Remove Curse, or Dispel Magic? I'll take that as a no. So this
No.
thing's going to keep respawning or regenerating every hour.
Leif calls from the door that he's at. We could maybe throw it in his room.
The
Doesn't have hands.
forge thingy, does it have like a compartment or anything on it?
The forge is actually open through the center. You can see where there was a place for fire to heat metal. There is no compartments or anything of any
There's
kind.
no door or anything I can close.
No.
Okay.
There's a smokestack at the top with a large opening. It's an industrial style forge. They must have forged, weapons, armor in mass from this area when it was.
So
back
if
in
we
use.
drop it down the smokestack and then
Think and float.
yeah, but can we like heat the metal of the smokestack to close it off?
That's not no.
Leif would,
The forge is.
Leif would like to
not
listen to
active.
the other side of the door.
It's
I
a
can do
How
Dispel
big is
Magic,
this-
But
oh.
I would need a long rest to do so. So that's not really an option right this very moment in time.
all right.
How big is the smokestack?
It's big.
This is a forge. smokestack.
This is an
It's
industrial
designed to
forge
get
smokestack.
hot. I'm not going to be able to melt it or bend it into anything that will contain the flaming skull. We should put it down and walk away.
We really need to be moving on.
Yes.
I'll take it from
Um,
Vermeer and just launch it. Just throw it.
Throw
There.
it up into the channel.
Okay. I'll just launch it.
You're gonna eat the skull. Which direction?
Eat the skull.
Eat the
Um,
skull.
The direction that we came from.
You're gonna throw it.
So we're moving away from it.
Look,
back
So
into
yeah, but
the
you're gonna
Great
put
Hall.
it so that we might have to fight it again. No, throw it up into the channel.
No, it's there.
Look, just
Okay.
Fine.
put it.
I'll
Fine.
throw it into the channel.
Fine.
Throw it down the hall. It's fine.
The channel is empty. Just FYI.
Float.
Buried it under some rubble, but okay.
Godric, you can do what
Is
you
there-
want. You can just toss it. You can throw
He
it down the
did.
hall.
He threw it in the. He threw it in the
Chunks it.
channel.
Oh, are you?
Barbarians
confirmed you
eating
yeeted
magical
it?
objects.
Did you eat it into the channel or the hallway? You're muted.
While they're talking to me. No, I'll just yeet it down the hall.
Okay.
We know it's there. We'll come back to it.
So you threw it back into the middle of the room with all the ghouls in it.
Well, the previously ghouls.
Previous ghouls, yes. Okay.
Which I don't. Hopefully, those don't come back when you rest.
So
Okay.
did Leif hear anything on the other side of the door?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 21.
You hear shuffling movements behind the door, but you don't hear any talking. It sounds like there's more than one thing in that room, though.
Leif
Every
calls the party.
day I'm shuffling there.
So it sounds like there's things on the other side of the door that I froze. We could. I mean, you threw the skull back in the other room, but we could throw the skull in here, or we can clear this room out, or we can leave.
Well, since the skull's
Okay with
probably
that.
on the same team as those things, then
We'll just toss it in there, refreeze the door, and walk away.
Just as a reminder within this room, and I know you guys can see, I'll just double check and make sure you guys can see. There are areas and exits north and
in
east,
the east.
of this area, in addition to that door to your west.
All right. I'm guessing if you heard some shuffling, there's probably more zombies on the other side of the door.
Yeah, no groaning, just shuffling.
No, they don't have anything to groan at, so. Should we move on then and go to that east side passage on the other side of the forge?
Lead the way.
I was kind of hoping you would, because I don't like to be attacked.
I will lead the way. Fair enough.
As you make your way to the opposite end of the forge, you can see down the channel that there is a way for you to kind of navigate down the channel. It's only 5 feet deep or so. It's very easy for you to shimmy in and shimmy out, and you can hear the sound of waves once again crashing much louder in the kind of path that leads to the kind of northeast. To the southeast, you can see that there's a path that continues to wind into what seems to be a room or a wall of some sort.
Oh, echoes. That's probably the Wave Echo Cave that we're looking for.
Oh, you're in the Wave Echo Cave.
Well, yeah, but it was told to us that would make sound, like waves crashing. We're hearing that now.
We heard it before.
You've heard it the whole time, but it's very
Oh, really?
loud
I didn't
now.
know.
It's
Yeah.
louder.
It's
now.
louder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much louder now.
I think we should keep going that way.
To the southeast, or
whichever way the wave sounds are sounding the loudest from.
All right, so
In the
slipping
channel.
into the channel and going northeast.
Yes.
All right.
As you move down the channel and into the area where you're hearing all of the sounds from, you can see water leading outside to a larger body of water. This is where the waves are pouring in. Water's beating against the rocks. Wind is rushing over you with each gust of waves and each crash of waves. You continue to just hear the sound echo. It's very, very loud. To your right, you can see that there's another passage that seems to loop around to the south, and again another passage leading you to the north.
I don't have another head to toss.
Now let's keep heading north.
Sure.
Go that way.
Okay.
We'll go north.
All right, as you make your way across a narrow ledge that overlooks these caverns, you carefully move along to the other opening into the pathway.
I gotta get something to drink. I'll be right back.
You see that the path extends to the west.
Continue down the path.
Yeah. Going carefully, listening, watching.
As you
Quietly.
continue down the path, you make your way into an area that opens up into a much larger cavern. The passageway here is about a few foot higher than this kind of low old stream bed that used to be here. You can see that there is a creature that looks like a dark elf across the way from you, in addition to 3 bugbears keeping guard at the other end of this cavern.
There's the bad guy.
Ooh, bad guys.
We haven't got
They're-
initiative yet. What do you guys want to do?
They're far away.
Can I roll perception to see if they're saying anything?
Sure.
$18.
You can hear kind of whispers and grumblings from the bugbears. And the bugbears are going, go stay here, mate, so nothing comes through. Nothing ever come through you except damn undead. Oh no, keep quiet, man. You don't want the elf to hear you. If he does, we'll be dead. Black Spine will have us gutted in hand. Yeah, you've had enough of this noise. Nothing here but undead. We should kill that elf and try and leave. That's it.
Life whispers to Bamir. What did they say?
I think they're not happy about being here.
Anything helpful?
Not really. I think if they were, they probably wouldn't mind killing that guy, but I think they're probably too afraid of him to make a move.
The Dark Elf, the guy?
Yeah. I didn't hear any of the Dark Elf say anything. but if
So
we're
we
gonna-
just kill the dark elf first.
So, question. We heard the spider talk on the parapet of the castle, right?
You heard a booming voice, yes.
Okay. Leif looks at the mirror. We could try the googly thing again, but in a different way.
he's standing right there.
Yes, clearly.
What about charming one of them?
Or taking the element of surprise and killing it.
What about a javelin to the face?
I have some arrows.
Leif all of a sudden feels very uneasy. Can we back up, please? At all.
Yeah. We back up around the corner.
Sure.
They're right there. We should just go in and kill them.
Shut up.
But
They're
it's
right there. We should
fine to
just
be
go in and kill 'em.
specifically out of the line sight of a dark elf.
You want to be
Around the
completely
bend?
around the river
Yes.
bend. All right.
Like he's like basically pushing them.
Yeah,
All right.
I get what he's going for here.
I'm just going to
Yeah.
leave you guys there, and I'm just going to say that he can't see you because it's
Okay.
hard to move your tokens in that form. without
Leif
doing it
definitely
stuff.
remembers his conversation with Halia and how they live in the dark and their sense of possibly light. So he looks at the mirror. Okay. So what about dark elves? They live in, I guess, the darkness. He could probably see us if we're within sight of him. So we want to make sure he can't see us if we need to do anything. Also,
Yeah.
they might be sensitive to light.
He can't see me.
Well, okay. It's gonna be hard for us to attack from here because there's the big chasm in between us and them.
I'm going to give you a quick DM note. So the passage that you're going through is only 4 feet high. It's an old stream bed. When you got into the room, the drop is about 20 feet to the river below.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a big gap. Like before we can get to him, it's gonna be very difficult for us to attack with surprise from this angle.
There
at
at the
least
mouth where the
without being at range.
where the drop off is, does that reach a little higher? Like, could I feasibly stand there?
What do you mean?
Like, if I
Like-
if I were to move up to where the drop off is down to the riverbed,
Yeah, you're obviously the landing outside of this little passage is open to the air, right?
Okay.
But you're still 20 feet above that river below.
Okay.
So I have a couple ideas. One, we could do the weird movement thing, maybe convince the bugbears to help us in some way. The other way is, I mean, I can make us, or one of you, climb on the ceiling. Looks at Ashin specifically.
Yeah. Well, not Ashin, Godoruk.
Oh.
real quick, Asteria can move through
And
space.
either move myself or a person.
So
So
move
we-
me.
How
and then
far?
Possibly have somebody
30
else
feet.
crawl. Ooh.
Ooh, I don't know if that's enough to get across that chasm.
Get
Yeah.
to the edge.
Yeah, it would go. It would,
that
go
be the
across
other
10
side?
Foot, they're 10-foot squares. Yeah, you could get across from the landing all the way to the other side.
All right. So if we
But
can
it's only one
misty
person.
step, we can misty step Godoruk over there, and then the rest of us can attack at range. But then he can just get out of our range and destroy Godoruk.
He's not
Misty
getting out of
step
my
me.
range.
Misty step me. Spider climb someone else. That's melee.
Leif looks at Ashin. If I were to let you walk on ceilings, you could basically walk above him and you're pretty stealthy. You could basically rain arrows down from above. They might not even know you're there.
Yeah, we could do that.
Put giant half orc in front of him. Have him focus on him while he's getting arrows to the face from above. Blender buddies.
Yeah.
How long does a spider climb last?
Oh, you'll be perfectly fine. It can last for a whole hour.
Okay, is that concentration?
Yeah, but I'm not really worried about being hit, am I?
Good point.
Well, as long as you stay with the party.
Or, stay hidden.
All right.
The only issue is if anything goes wrong, Godor's by himself, and so is Ashi.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Whew. I mean, I think it's probably the best we can hope for, but
Well,
it's gonna be.
Leaf, do you have Misty Step?
If I don't, I'd use quite a bit of more of my energy. I think if I were to use Spider Climb, I won't be able to use Misty Step or vice.
Because I don't need the spider climb. I can hit them from the landing right there. I don't have any disadvantage on range.
Okay. Well, we could send a bear on the ceiling.
We could
could send a bear across the ceiling.
Or how would I get down?
You just
You jump.
climb down.
You can walk on walls. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we send a blender and a murder bear over there, and then attack at range. Sounds as good as any other plan. And I don't
Oh, sorry.
I don't think there's anywhere else we can get surprised looking at it unless we can figure out what's up those stairs. But
Okay. Well, I guess that's our plan.
All right.
okay,
I'm gonna move up and take position, in that almost northernmost corner of the landing, so that I have a full view of the field there.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna make myself ready for
hold
whenever
on.
we roll initiative and all that.
one more thing. Did you say you could cast Misty Step instead of Spider Climb Wake?
Correct.
Because Mysteria is going to have to cast Misty Step on Goderic, and she can't do that while she's in bear form, I don't think.
Well,
They're both bonus actions.
okay. Just a quick clarification thing on the game. So Misty Step, which I use, cannot teleport someone else. The one that she has can.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
special. It's a special
It's part of
feature
the. It's Eladrin ability.
Yeah, it's all in the
called
Ladrin
Face Step.
ability.
Okay.
It's Phase Step, not Misty Step.
Oh.
They're essentially the same thing, though. They do the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, Phase Step, you can bring somebody with you, is that right?
No, you can touch a willing creature and teleport them 30 feet
Okay.
into any space that you can see.
So Goderic, if you teleport Goderic over there, you're gonna have to transform him. He's gonna have to cast Spider Climb, and
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have to run over there.
I mean, we could always sneakily drop down into the ravine with feather fall us, and then we could freeze the water and walk across and climb up far away from them.
Wouldn't he see us?
I mean, we did bring climbing equipment specifically, so
Well,
But climbing equipment's loud.
Would we be seen? Is the question.
it depends on how stealthy you are. I'm
Just
staying
about-
right there.
well, or we could cast Darkness and Silence.
I could cast darkness. That's all I can do. I
I
won't be
mean-
able to, I won't be able to spider climb or misty stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, but then we could all get over there, kind of.
Just send me over.
I don't know.
I say
We could. Okay, yeah, we could.
I say Leaf, hang on to your spells. We'll send Goderic over there, and we can all basically cast at that enemy and hopefully bring it down while Goderic also hits it at melee range. I mean, we're all within range of at least several of our attacks, right?
Ashin, could you hit the Dark Elf if I were to darkness one of your arrows?
Yeah?
Okay, but you wouldn't be able to see, so you'd have to pre-aim it at him and just trust.
I mean, oh, you didn't watch the training of the guards. Okay.
I did
Okay,
not.
if we do that
But then
first, we're
I
gonna
can't
ruin
see.
we're gonna ruin our surprise.
Yeah, let's have
I'd be able to do absolutely zero if you cast darkness on him.
Yeah,
do
and so would
Why-
the rest of us because we can't target it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, let's not do a darkness arrow. Let's
I think the best plan we've come up with so far is Murder Bear and Goderic going over there with Spider Climb and Face Step.
can your bear climb?
This will let you climb on things.
Yeah. Spider Climb is different.
I know, but if her bear can climb, she doesn't need spider climb.
I have my speed is 40 feet and climb of 30 feet as a bear.
But
She
can't
can climb.
can't climb upside down. Unless you
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
she
I
could
No, but
climb.
she can climb
could
across the
down
chasm.
the chasm and back up.
Oh.
she doesn't get seen.
It would take a couple of turns, but she can also take the dash action to double that. So
And then just be ready for the second turn.
all right. So she casts Face Step, then changes into Bear. Then Goderic goes to town. We go to town. She runs over to help.
Go to Rook in melee. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, 'cause she can move, and then she'd be there the next turn or so.
So
Alright.
don't cast spider climb.
Save your spell slots.
Save your spells.
Do you want me to try and get the bugbears to help us?
Save your
Maybe
spell
once we start fighting, but
I meant message them like Goobliad. Make them
can
think the
also
Dark
charm
Elf is
them.
plotting to kill them.
I do have charm person. I can charm them.
That could put him on alert though as well if it doesn't work.
yeah, I don't want to tip our hand.
Okay.
I was just like I said, I was just gonna message one of them and basically make it sound like the Dark Elf is plotting to kill them.
Ashin's gonna just pull out 3 arrows from his quiver and lean 2 against his leg and ready 1 in his bow as he's getting ready for this fight.
Want to grip my great axe.
I want to see Goderic get teleported.
Flame.
Asteria's just like yeah yeet.
You're gonna be okay.
Just high.
Okay.
Well,
And you know you'll be far enough away that you still might be able to stealthily approach.
I would. Yeah, I don't know.
just teleport
Depends on
him
which
to,
way he's looking.
teleport him to the far north of him. There's a little outcropping.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Can
like,
we roll
straight
for initiative
across
now?
from where Ashin is at.
Have you
Are
guys
we-
figured out what
are
you're
we
gonna
ready to
do?
go?
Don't put me too far away from him because I only have 40 feet.
You will be
No,
right.
that-
You'll
that'll
be close enough.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be close enough to still hit him to get to him.
All right. So
So-
step 1 is Face Step. Step 2 is Murder Bear. Step 3 is Unleash Hell.
Yes.
See.
Murder bear climbing?
No.
No, like through the ravine.
Yeah, through the ravine.
Yeah, but you never know. The thing might be dead before she gets up there.
All the better, but there's still going to be the bugbears to worry about. So
That's fine.
you could try the message when we're on step 2, I guess.
Go to try to incapacitate the drow.
Yeah,
So cut
we should try
limbs
and
off
take it
my
alive.
head. Okay.
Well, no.
Okay, so, no, we're not fatally. We're not killing this drow.
Just
We'd like to capture him if we can.
try to put him to sleep.
Okay.
All right, sleepy time the drow. Cool. All right, let's go. I'm ready.
Wait, why don't
Are
you
you
sleep the
sure?
drow? I could just sleep the drow.
I don't like it when
I
the
don't-
DM.
Why don't
I
you
don't
wait
know if you
till it's?
can.
Why don't you wait until it's like?
Then to
It
me,
won't- Okay, hold on. If no, you can't sleep a drow because,
They're immune
like an
to
elf,
sleep.
they're immune to sleep, and charm. So
Yeah.
Leif doesn't know that.
he does now.
well, you just told him so. Yeah.
I literally just told you.
Yep. I know.
All right.
Send
So-
me.
So we're ready.
Yep.
All right.
I'll go.
Initiative or just
Actually, if Ashin, do you have enough magic left to cast Pass Without Trace?
I have to stay with them.
Mm-hmm. You have to move with your party when you use Pass Without a Trace.
That's fine as
Mysteria
long
movement
as you're
forward.
within
So
30
range.
feet.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10. Yes,
Yeah.
I have one level 2 slot left.
All right. So let's use that and stealth up, and then it'll be for sure we get surprise.
That way,
'Cause-
Godric will be within range across the ravine.
Yep.
For a
Yeah.
bit.
All right.
Until he
so,
runs.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Come here, Godor,
I will approach him.
and I will cast Pass Without Trace.
Well, it should hit all of us.
I just cast on all
Yeah.
of us.
Mm-hmm.
And then now he can be yeeted across the canyon with magic.
Just before you yeet him across the canyon,
God damn it!
Just waiting on it.
the elf looks over at you as if he's seen you the entire time and makes a dead sprint away.
Son of a bitch.
How far does he get?
Out of sight.
Oh. Send me to the bugbears.
We can send you across, but that's
I
it.
could send you across. You're gonna have to book your ass the rest of the way.
But I will.
Oh, no, do not do that.
dude,
And as
I
he
could
does
do
so,
it.
he
They're
yells,
they're within my range to engage, so I can still shoot
"Intruders!"
them.
And the bugbears perk up and start looking around.
Leif, message.
Yes.
They're betrayed.
Leif, cast message on the closest bugbear.
Oh god.
Can you wait like 2 seconds? I need to step away for a second. I want to hear what you say to them. So give me
Okay,
just a
yeah.
second.
Oh, this is not going great.
Every time I get the chance to yeet him, I am thwarted.
I just want to be yeeted.
I'll be right back.
Same. Might as well.
I mean, I'm the DM.
Good lord.
I can't. There's things that I can allow and things that I can't.
I'm back. I still think we should yeet Goderic across anyways.
No. What did you just tell Leif? You're gonna undermine your whole don't split up the party thing.
Oh, we're still in the same room.
Also, thank you guys for the new follows. Appreciate you very much. All right, continue.
Those little Goderic and Gage are gone.
So
Like,
can you yeet him in any direction?
Any direction I can see.
So 30 feet up into the air.
no, jeez.
I think that one's a bit of a stretch.
Why? It's a direction you can see, right?
Wow.
Yeet the barb. Yep.
Barbs one.
I don't think he. I don't
Wait,
think.
does he? No, but he has that scroll of flying, right?
He does.
Oh god.
Or no, potion of flying. I'm sorry, it's a potion.
It is a potion of flying. It's even better than a scroll because anyone can take it.
So you could yeet him, and he could fly around.
Hell, he
I'm
could
a
just.
potion of flying.
Captain Caveman.
I just picture him like in the air, like flying, but like spinning with his axe out, like a
Yes.
whirlwind.
Yeet the
Fucking-
big fella. Yeet it.
Hurricane fucking gutter up.
It's a barbnado.
Oh, okay.
Barbnado. All right.
Orcnado. Orcnado.
I like Barbnado.
I like Orcnado.
I'm not sending Goderic away
You're
from
only
the
a
party.
half
Okay.
orcnado.
Right. Half orc NATO doesn't make sense. Barb NATO makes
Yeah.
sense.
Barnado.
I'll take it.
You know
So-
your camera's
Sounds
shut or
threatening.
something, right?
What?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
I know.
He slid the thing over the thing. He went.
Call it an axe NATO.
So I think we just found the name of the episode.
Barbnado.
No, because I didn't get to do it.
I
Right,
mean,
Leif.
I've been swinging a lot, so.
There, you can have my face
Anyway,
back.
we're back.
Murder Barb.
I
That's the name of the episode.
It's what?
Murder Barb.
Murder Barb.
Okay. No, it's fine. Come on.
Okay.
Back
Well,
at it.
what we doing?
What point are we at?
The
You're
then
gonna
message-
cast
the
message
dark
at
elf
the
has
barrel.
just escaped,
Alerted.
and he
Okay.
alerted the bugbears to a presence. They are looking around feverishly, trying to find you.
Chicken
Okay.
shit bastard.
So, Leif sends message to one of the to basically the closest bugbear, and his voice has changed to be that of the red brand bugbear back in PHANDALIN that I'd impersonated. I forgot his name, to be honest.
Okay.
And it just says quietly, "Oi, yeah, there's intruders. How much you paying ya?"
He's gonna look around. Who the hell said that?
He casts again. "Look, how much is he paying you? I'll pay triple."
I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you don't cross the spider.
Cast message again. "Look, he's a drow. They're weak. How much is he paying you?"
I've seen that drow turn someone's outsides into their insides and outside again. No. Feck off. If you know what's good for you, you leave now.
Eldritch Blast.
What happened?
He just kind of, Leif just shakes his head and he just kind of looks at the party. They're really scared of him.
We should probably kill them.
It's kind of difficult from here.
I can shoot them.
He casts message one more time. "Look, if we protect you, and we can prevent him from casting any spells, you'll be fine, and I'll pay you triple for whatever help you give us."
Roll persuasion.
I smell a
I
persuasion check.
can't roll persuasion until the DM tells me to roll persuasion.
These guys are too scared of the spider. You're not going to persuade them. I'll just tell you.
All right, time for Barb NATO.
I don't know what I missed.
And
It
What are we doing?
speaks for itself.
You're
Well,
gonna see. You're gonna see one of the bugbears kind of sweep back into a hallway. One is going to start sweeping across the river, and one is going to continue kind of looking across the canyon.
Wait, just-
Surprise! I'd like to attack.
Okay.
are you going to attack?
Are you going to attack? Because if you are, we need to roll initiative.
I'm deciding. I want to.
Godric is about to decide for us.
I'm attacking.
Okay.
I mean,
Everyone roll initiative. Bamir.
16.
Asteria.
10.
Godric.
19.
Asheen.
21.
Leif.
I believe this is my fourth 5 of the evening.
Initiative rolls suck tonight.
Everything sucks tonight.
I'm not last.
All right.
Or
now,
second to last.
You are up.
Okay. So I'm measuring here. The one that is on the other side of the river.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for that one.
The one closest to you on the other side of the river?
Yeah, the one that's actually crossed the river from where they were originally.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Um,
oh, gotcha. The one, northernmost. Got you.
Yep.
'Kay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to him. And that's
How long does Hunter's Mark last? 15 minutes?
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay.
That's
Okay.
a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 15 on the first arrow. I'm gonna use my Gloomstalker ability to attack again. And that is a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Is a 17 damage, and my extra attack.
Can go to another one because this guy's dead. Foom, foom. Choo-choo. Peg 2 to the side of his face. Downs him. Foom. Done.
That's a 21 to hit the other one that's just on the other side of the river from that one.
That'll hit.
$17 damage.
Foom. That one takes one high in the shoulder.
You should message him, Leaf, and tell him he should have taken the deal.
I rolled a 5 for initiative.
Damn.
Go to work. You are standing on the edge of a 40-foot cliff.
I thought you said it was 20 foot.
That's what I thought he said too.
It was, you did say
20?
20, but it can be
He said
40.
20,
No,
but it could be
20.
40.
Hold on.
20.
Hold on. No, you're right. Sorry. Rift is 20 feet deep. Sorry. 20 feet deep, 30 feet across. You're fine.
How much would that hurt?
A
How much
lot.
that hurt?
A lot.
2d10
Okay.
worth.
I mean, if you could attach
Okay,
a rope
let's
to
not.
something and climb down,
Broski,
it wouldn't hurt at all.
You have a potion of flying.
Is this really the time for that?
That's really not.
Probably
Yeah.
not. It's not the time for that.
If you were to fall, you would take 1d6 damage, or 2d6 damage.
Throw a javelin.
Let's not do that.
If
I-
you
there
fail, if
is
you fail a strength
Long
you need an
range on
athletics check.
javelin.
What's the range on your crossbow?
Go to Rick. Just give me an athletics check.
Athletics check. Okay. Yes, sir. I'll take that. That's a +6. That is a 23.
Okay, you can successfully climb down without any issue.
Kind of wanted to fall so it wouldn't take up movement.
You would have been prone, so that would have been half your movement.
That is very true. I'll pull out a bow. Use crossbow, 1d8 +2. Yeah, I'll pull out my crossbow and take a shot at the closest bugbear.
Okay.
That is 16 to hit
Just hits exactly.
and 10 damage.
As he turns to see where the arrows were coming from, he raises his shield to his face right as he catches an arrow that skims across the top of his shield into his neck and falls over dead. It's your turn.
Bamir can't do shit.
You
He's
can't even
gonna
cast Vicious Mockery that far?
no. Its range is 60. The only thing he can cast farther than 60 is message.
Fair enough.
Oof.
Bamir's gonna start slowly climbing down the cliff face.
Can I? Are we allowed to talk to each other outside of our initiative?
Sure.
Pamir, you should message that last bugbear. Tell him they should have taken the deal that was offered the entire group.
It wasn't offered the entire group.
It was
The
offered
one
to
that got the
a
offer is
guy.
dead.
Yeah. Very dead.
To be fair, and
Bamir, as you
Yeah.
climb down, you lose sight of the bugbear, but the others can see that he has disengaged completely.
Can I
and
yell?
combat is over.
Oh, he's out. He's completely gone. I can't
It's
yell at him.
completely gone.
He ran it.
He has
Come on, guys.
disengaged. He got out.
We need to figure out where the spider went.
So, Ashin, you want me to? Do I need to roll an athletics or acrobatics check to get down there?
Let's just do a group athletics roll just to make it easy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can actually,
Oh.
be useful in a role like this.
Oh God.
oh,
Gotta beat a DC 10.
We
as
can
group
tie a
here.
rope off.
25.
6.
Ooh.
How heavy is Droop?
Just give me the check.
He
21.
just wants to check.
Thank you.
I was gonna
17.
offer to
Okay.
carry Droop on my back to climb down.
Come with me. I could actually carry him pretty easily.
2.
You
Featherfall?
still manage as
Wow.
a group
That's all about.
to make the athletics check, and you're able to cross the channel without any kind of an incident.
At least yours isn't a
Do you
negative.
have a
one.
negative to strength
There's
checks?
a negative
Leaf?
1. Yeah, I have a negative
Oh my
1 for strength
god.
check.
I do
What's,
too.
Me too.
What's everybody? Sorry, everybody, give me your passive perception again.
Mine is 15.
12.
15.
11.
Not another Nothic.
It's worse than that.
I know that we're down
Gelatinous
there.
cube.
Leif would like to cast Shape Water to freeze the river to walk across.
Is it deep?
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like we could take a Nothic pretty easily now.
The, the
As
river-
long as it doesn't get a turn.
The
Yeah.
river is actually not all that deep, and as you freeze it, Leif, give me a perception check.
Okay, this is my 5th 5. Can we stop having me roll at all?
I'll be nice. Anyone from the group, give me a perception check.
19.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Perception.
Not
Oh,
worth
We
anything.
can keep going.
21.
17.
Ocho.
Asteria, as you're walking over the ice, you look down and you see something kind of glint at you. And you step over it, and then you take a step back. And you look. It looks like there might be something there.
There's gold in them there heels.
Can we
Oh.
get that shape water again? Can you move all
Look
the
at
water
it
out of the
some
way?
more. Like, is it in the cliff? Is it like
It's
loose?
in the river. It's
In the
under
river?
the water in the river. You're looking at it underneath your feet, going, "Huh? What's that?"
Someone pointed out to us.
Look at the Leif. Like, there's something down there.
Do you want me to bring it up?
Maybe.
All right, off the ice.
I hop off the ice.
I get off
Off
the
the
ice.
ice.
Leif, as you manipulate shape water to kind of remove water from the center of this bed, and it kind of moves in a circle, kind of displaced around where you're commanding it to be whole. You see that there's remains at the bottom of the river, and there appear to be some type of object that is kind of shining.
Leif would like to use Mage Hand to reach into the water and grab the shining thing.
Can you use more than one of those at once?
Oh no, well, if I do, the water will drop back down, so that's right.
I can go down there, I guess.
Asteria,
Is it deep?
Asteria, as you kind of hop down there, it's only about 5 or so feet deep.
Okay.
As you hop down there, you kind of push aside the dirt around these remains, and you see the skeleton of kind of a crushed dwarf that must have had something collapse on top of it, or this river has kind of eroded it over time. But it appears to be wearing gauntlets of some kind. And give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. 19.
You can tell that these gauntlets have some type of a magical power to them.
Okay. And it doesn't seem to have anything else on its person.
Nothing else of value.
Okay. Well, she'll hop back up with everybody.
You're gonna bring the gauntlets?
Yeah. She'll grab a gauntlets, hop back up with everybody.
How long does it take to cast your identify?
I don't have it.
No, I'm talking to Pamir, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Takes a minute.
Okay.
But we need to go.
We do.
Can stash the gauntlets.
She'll
and
she'll
figure out
put them
where
in.
the-
She'll put them in her bag for now, until we're at a safe place where we can look at them.
Okay.
All right, refreeze. Let's go.
It just freezes the water again. We just walk across.
All right, climb back up the thingy. Did he go up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yes. So the dark elf ran this way up the stairs, and you can see that there's also when you were up there, I'm going to say, Ashin, you could see there's also stairs that were leading up to another pathway across the kind of the river on this side of the cavern.
You adjust
I'm
the
just-
map so we can see.
Yes.
How long does that last?
I should have done that, but oh well.
Okay, so we're still. No, we're not underpass without trace anymore. Okay.
It doesn't last for that long.
No, I used another concentration spell during combat.
Oh. You did?
Which one?
Hunter's Mark,
Hunter's
I
Mark?
guess?
Oh, well, you couldn't have used Hunter's Mark then. You didn't cast it. You moved it.
He did. He moved it, but it's been.
That's all right.
We're gonna say by the time you get across to the other side of the river, it's been an hour since the last time you cast anything.
It's fine.
So which way would you like to go?
Up the stairs.
Okay.
Do we want to get like kind of stops? Do we want to maybe go a different way? I mean, it's probably waiting for us.
Nope, want to go up the stairs.
Okie dokie.
Fair. Up the
Let-
stairs.
Leif would like to cast Armor of Agathis on himself.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. Need to adjust a couple things here.
Sure.
You know what's gonna happen, right?
What?
We're gonna get up these stairs, and
Get
we're gonna
murdered.
see the spider.
And then we're gonna go to a
And he's
cliffhanger.
gonna be casting at us, and then it's gonna be And we'll
Next
find
time.
out what happens next time.
I mean, listen. As you walk up the stairs and up the path, you see a door to your right-hand side. And ahead of you opens up to a large, what looks like an old, kind of ornately decorated room. You could guess that it potentially would be some sort of a kind of a temple based off of your past experiences with such things. What do you want to do?
Can you move where I can see again?
What's in the room?
Do you want to
I would
move
like
to see in the
to-
room more?
I would like to check
I
the
mean-
door.
The door's locked.
The door is locked.
Sorry, can you move the map where we can see?
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole
Door's
thing.
locked.
Oh,
We can't see what you're.
The-
Well, not
Yeah,
yet. It
we
hasn't
can't
caught
see
up yet.
past the door.
Yep. I'm asking you, would you
Okay.
like to do a stealth check
Oh.
before you move into the room? Do you guys just want to
Uh,
waltz
oh.
on in?
Sure.
What do you
Sure.
want to do?
I'll do some stealth.
sorry, I didn't realize there was a door in front of us.
Yeah,
no, there's a
there's-
door to
yeah.
your right. Sorry, you can't see it because it's disguised. There's a door to your right
Oh.
that leads to a room that's locked. And then there's also in front of you what you can clearly see.
Except we can't clearly see it.
It's
I
like
think that was
half of a bugbear.
the issue.
You can see what you can see.
Okay.
I have 90 feet of vision.
All right, we can see what we can see.
Do you want to stealth in or do you want to just walk on in? It's up to you.
Stealth.
Yeah, stealth.
Ooh.
Okay, then give me a team stealth check.
Oh no, here we go again.
Oh, good.
19.
I'm sorry?
Hey, me too.
I got a 19.
Okay, so two
So did I.
19s.
3.
Oh god.
12.
10.
Fail.
You guys do not pass the necessary stealth check. As you move forward and enter the room. How far would you like to walk in?
Who's got my biscuits? That's how far.
What the?
Like just to the entrance or how where?
Yeah,
Okay.
just to the entrance.
So we can see good inside the room.
All right. I will move you right here. As you walk in the room, you can see Nesnar the Black Spider, flanked by 2 bugbears, holding.
We can't
a-
see.
Can't see.
What do you mean you can't see?
The map
haven't
is
moved the
all the
map.
way
Map.
to the.
The map only goes as far as half
Ah,
of the
sorry.
star.
I got you. Okay.
That's what I've been
We've been
saying
talking
the
about
whole
the
time.
entire
It's fine.
time.
It's fine. It's fine. On my screen you could see, on your screen you couldn't see. It's how the cropping
Right.
works. It's fine. Anyway,
Yep.
so as you walk in, you can see Nesnar flanked by 2 bugbears. The other bugbear that ran is standing at the opposite end of the hall guarding the door, and Nesnar is holding a dwarf.
Find him, you fiend.
And we'll pick it up next time.
Yep.
Okay.
Because Bamir had to already call it. Thanks, Cataract.
Well, we knew it was
all
gonna. We
knew.
knew.
We
We
all
all
knew
knew
about
We
it.
knew it was coming.
There's no surprise.
It's called a cliffhanger. Let it happen,
But
fam.
we're so close.
For the people that are watching on YouTube, for the people that are listening on the Dungeon Nytes podcast, you guys have to understand this is for them, not just for you.
Sorry. Fate had asked.
But yes,
What did I ask?
I said, you know what's coming. And
do
you're
know what's
like,
coming.
what's coming?
chat, what a absolute cluster of a night. Thank you for hanging in. We had dog problems. We had other
Tech
problems. We had tech
problems.
problems. But you know what? We made our way, skillfully, I might add, through the Wave Echo Cave to now be at the big bad of this entire campaign. Actually, this module, because the campaign's going to keep going. But he's the big bad that we are big badding right now. And God, I can't wait. Can't wait for next week. Hope you guys are having fun. Hope you had a good time. I don't know, guys. How was it? Was it good for you too?